going on, everybody? Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I saying goodnight to my little one and wifey. So now I am sitting outside here. Got some citronella candles lit. I don't have my fireplace set up just yet. How's everybody doing? Who we got? Mike F, Bella Rose. I don't know if Anthony made it or not. TT, how you feeling? Doing any better? What's going on? Who else? Mr. Don, what is up? Oh, Nancy's burning the midnight oil. Okay, how you doing? Yeah, this is not the norm for me, but I got I'm not gonna be going to sleep for a while. I just got out of work. I'm all amped up. So um, you probably see a more calmer side of me right now because I'm not in the morning and I don't want to be yelling right now in the middle of the neighborhood. So so I hope everyone's having a good night. Like I said, I'm gonna have a couple of beers with you guys. Why not? Can you hear me okay? I got my Bluetooth hooked up. Just wondering if you guys can hear me. Salute. Yeah, so being management and being salary means I have to come in later, work more hours than hourly people, obviously. And with Memorial Weekend coming up, man, we were heavy all week long with our inbound trucks and our outbound orders. Man, you know, I'm glad I went in because they would have been a mess in the morning. Um, I was able to catch up on all the incoming voicemails that were waiting there and picking all the orders. Well, not all of them, but a lot of the big ones we got out of the way. So, all right, good, TT. Thank you. Yeah, so other than that, I'm just hanging out. There ain't not much going on. Uh, I guess my son had a friend over tonight. They were in the basement. I don't know if they were working out with the weights and playing video games. I don't know what was going on. And then my wife and daughter were watching Heartland. I think that's over with. I'm not sure, but that series they've been watching it. They always watch it together. So what's everybody else going up to? Yep, to 40 years. 40 years of what? What am I cheersing to? Um, um, but yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I gotta mow this lawn. I think my neighbor across the street and I see who's gonna cut theirs first, and then they decide to cut it. So tomorrow the lawn definitely needs to get done. I might remulch and you know buy some plants and put them in or whatever. And then my son and I are going to my son's cabin. We're gonna hang out there, and then the morning after we're gonna go hunting. So should be fun. Oh, you hear I have an angel voice? I can actually hold a tune, but I'm not doing it now. Like I said, I don't want to break any windows or get the cops called on me. So we'll leave it at that. So I just dropped the link. Anyone wants to come on. I talked to Yankees a little bit earlier, so I don't know if he's listening, but you know, anybody's welcome. What was I say? Yeah, I don't know who this person is, but you can bounce them. Someone can bounce that person, please. So down you there, get rid of them. I can't block them from here. Could someone get them, please? I want to bounce this person. I don't know who it is. All right, thank you. Yankees is good. He's back to work now. He's like I said, I know he's working. I know he might be able to come on. That's why I dropped the link so he can grab it once he's ready. Um, but yeah, T. We haven't. My son went hunting once in May for it's turkey season, so he went with my cousin and my uncle. And they didn't get very lucky, and then tomorrow's the last weekend, or I'm sorry, this is the last weekend. So we're gonna go. He originally wanted to go tomorrow morning and Sunday morning, and I just told him I can't. So, all right, let me get this fucking guy out of here. All right, so he's gone. He's out of StreamYard too. So I don't know. So what's everybody up to? Why are you up so late? Why is everybody up so late? Oh, look at this guy.
What's going on?
How are you awake? What'd you do?
I'm about to
A couple
pass out,
espressos?
dude. I'm about to pass out.
You didn't stay. You sound destroyed. You sound gone.
I am destroyed.
Look
I
at
had
you.
one
Two
too
amazing
many.
shows back to back, Thursday and Friday. Good for you.
What's going
What
on?
else we got?
What's going on here?
Nothing. I just cracked a beer and I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a little while and then go in the house and make some food because I don't even have dinner. I pretty much woke up and went to work. So
Okay.
yeah.
Don
So
McHugh.
I really like
Hey,
that.
LB.
What?
How are you?
Shit, why do I hear one of my dogs? What are you doing? You taking them both out again? I don't think Cooper will sit with me. Hang on, guys. Talk it up. I'm gonna mute.
Yeah, so
What time's it there, Anthony?
it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock
In the
a.m.
morning.
1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
It's 2
I'm
p.m.
just
2
about to
p.m. here.
pass out. Oh boy. Oh.
Hard night, eh?
Oh
See
man.
what happens. See what happens when you drink that wine.
That's okay.
I know. It's just well, it's the bourbon that got me.
Say hi. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
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 That was
Is that Junior?
that was my wife.
Oh,
She dropped Cooper off in my lap. It's being a bad boy. My Coop.
that's not good.
I wonder where the camera's pointing. Let me see if I can. Oh no. Oh wait, where is he? There he is. Who is that, Koopy?
It's all black. There you go. Oh, there
Is
you
it?
go. There, we see it.
Look how cool. Yeah,
Nice.
so he's being a bad boy. So, Jesus, I didn't know I was gonna be getting. Is that a troll there, Ricardo? How you doing, Ricardo? What's happening? I don't speak Spanish,
Where are they
but
all coming from?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm popular, I guess. It's my first dose of trolls, I guess. But what's up, Tony Silo? How's it going? Yeah. So I have to make an appointment for him to get neutered. He's way overdue. And this dog is just he's acting he's out of his mind lately. So I'm surprised my other dog hasn't taken him out yet. So we got a 12-pound dog's gonna cost almost $600 to get his units taken out. You believe that? He's 12 pounds.
Crazy.
Yeah. So you know what? I might have to get a second quote. Who would thought you got a shop to get your dog's balls cut off? You know what I mean?
What do they charge? $100 a pound?
Stop. No, his nut. Nah, I don't even want to know why we're in this conversation. It'd be like 100, probably like $100 a gram or something with him. He's little, right, Koopy?
Good.
How do you attract Portuguese trolls in here? How
Yo,
do
I
you
don't
do that?
know. But Ricardo just said, "Hey, what's this about?" Maybe he's a subscriber from me telling Ralph off the other day. Who knows?
Actually, Tommy did a show in the car, and there was a section that'd be awesome to clip and shot as a short. He even said it.
Said
If
what?
you got time, I can't remember what he said, but what he said, it was we were just pissing ourselves laughing.
Oh yeah, I've been tuned out all day. I actually the only time I was on YouTube today was when I turned it on when I was at work when Anthony went on. So
He even said it. Someone should clip it and make a short out of it.
yeah, well, as long as Ricardo behaves, he can stay. No big deal. Ricardo, we are talking about nothing. This is a chat with most of us here. We're all friends, and that's it. We're just shooting the shit. I'm having a couple of beers with you guys, and
And talking
hey,
about
Carol, how you
nuts.
doing? What's going on, Carol? Carol's
Hey,
my homie.
Carol. Hey, Tony.
Carol's been Carol's been my
Bella.
homie for a while. Just so you guys know.
TT's
You
up
guys know
too.
Carol? Yeah, I know TT's up. I said hello to TT. But yeah, Carol and I go way back. We've been around since the beginning of it. That's why I call her my homie. She was one of my first, or she might have been. No, I think Yankees was my first guest, and then Carol came on right after or during. So, oh, Cletus is awake. How you doing, Cletus?
Cletus.
What is happening?
Hello, Cletus.
That is such a fine name. So, this is the first time, or I should say, second time I'm kind of neighborhood watching at night here. And since this is like, it's my new neighborhood. We moved here in December, but we're over a mile from where we moved or whatever. So I don't know this neighborhood for shit. So I'm waiting to see what happens there in the neighborhood. There is a lot of rabbits around here though. That's why I'm kind of keeping a hold on this dog because he'll shoot right off of me. Right, Kobe? Right, Kobe? Anthony, you're gonna be hearing Anthony snoring real soon, or he's gonna bang his head off of something. How you feeling there, buddy? You got a little buzz going in?
I'm beyond the buzz. I'm just ready to pass out. I'm just tired. It just knocked me out.
Oh, you're loyal, buddy. I appreciate you. You know that. I wasn't expecting you to be on.
This will be the only time Anthony's not in the toilet.
My wife is still not home. My wife went to go pick up my daughter at the concert at the
Taylor Swift, you said, right?
Taylor Swift concert. So
Wow.
I'm waiting up for them, but I'm just totally wiped out.
Did you text her and see where she's at? Maybe they met Taylor Swift and they're hanging out.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Tommy's here. What's going on, Tommy? Tommy Real Deal, another Buffalo native. Welcome, sir. Sorry, it's not super action packed. I'm trying to wind down from working and just a long ass week, man. What a fucking week. So
your Memorial Day's like our Anzac Day, where we honor the fallen.
Yeah. Yep. It's I was kind of curious to see. I don't do a lot of night shows. I mean, when I first started doing my lives, I was on vacation, so that's where I met Mike F. And pretty much it went from there. And one morning I decided to leave work and say, yeah, screw it, I'm gonna try a live show at 5 a.m. Now look what we got.
Gerard is in here too. Good morning, Gerard.
Yeah, what's going on?
Gerard
Petey
did a little
live.
Gerard just did Petey a little live before.
Who Gerard did?
His own.
Did he?
Oh, okay. Rest IP Claire Cletus, are you talking about the woman from South Buffalo? The homeless lady?
Petey just came to say hi.
I know Petey's the man. I love Petey. Petey, good time. What's it called? All right, I'm trying to think of a landmark, Tommy, where you would know. Let me think here. I don't know. I'm not far from Kenmore. Let's put it that way. I moved out of Kenmore, so. But yeah, Cletus, are you talking about Claire from South Buffalo who just passed away? She was the woman I was talking about on the new show, I think. And she was a homeless person in South Buffalo, and she used to jump on people's cars and scream at them for money. Yeah. So, and I guess she actually got hit by a car, and it was pretty gruesome. I heard.
Wow.
So, yeah. Is that who you're talking about, Cletus? So, if that's the case, Cletus might be around me then. Might be somewhere around, lurking around in Buffalo here. So,
So you made a big move from one place to another, which was just about a mile apart.
yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not. We didn't
Wow.
move very far at all, actually.
That's a
But
big move, eh? Did you carry everything over or did you truck everything over?
I'll tell you what, my sweet minivan did most of the work. Not gonna lie, because when I called for movers, 200 an hour, fuck that. Sorry for my French there on that one. Fuck that. I had to pay them 200 just to drive to my house and then drive back to their office because it was a half an hour away from me. You imagine that? That's what the guy said. I said I got 5 things. I got like some like 3 dressers and 2 beds or whatever. I moved most of it already. And like, oh yeah, that's gonna be about a about a 3-4 hour job and 3 guys. I said, excuse me. So the only reason I'm calling you because my friends aren't available. You know what I mean? It was gonna cost me $1,000 at the end of the day. I said, fuck this. I said, I don't care. I'll drag it out of my house by myself. I was
I was going to
done.
say, it would have been cheaper to hire a trailer, a large trailer or something.
Well, that's what wound up happening. My buddy brought over his open trailer there, and we threw everything on it. My washer, dryer, bunch of stuff for my
Spencer,
tools for my garage, that kind of stuff. So, it worked out.
how are you, Spencer?
The problem was, it was such a shitty winter here. It was cold, and it was just every time I had time to do something, it would start blowing snow. And then we had the blizzard. We had the blizzard the week of Christmas, so that wasn't fun. So, Anthony, you
Yeah,
still having a few pops there or what?
I'm dozing off, dude.
I'm sorry. Normally I'm screaming and yelling. I can't do that right now.
What's the bet? Anthony will pass out before his wife and daughter come home.
No, that's an easy bet, Don. I'm going to be sleeping. There's no question.
I'm surprised you made
tracking
it.
them. I'm tracking them on that app. I forgot what that app is called, but they're like
That's not tracking, Anthony. They're stalking.
They're like 45 minutes away. I'll be sleeping by the time they get here.
What is she doing? What are they doing? You call her?
She just picked them up from the parking lot. Like they're at the Meadowlands. They're at the Giant Stadium. And
so how far away is that from you?
That's about an hour away. It's about an hour away.
She's probably had a nightmare getting out of the parking lot alone.
Yeah, it's just torture. It's torture over there.
Right, Koopy? Right, Cooper? He's being a good boy. He's standing on me right now. Keeping watch. Don't worry. If he sees anything, I'm sure he's going to erupt. So, man, it feels weird. Is it, Anthony? Answer me this. You too, Don. You're with me every morning. What?
Mike, if are we going to get audio of
Where's
Anthony
Steen
snoring?
do? Where the hell's Steen do? He didn't show up to my show. Where is he? Where is this guy?
He's out cold. So Cletus must be from Buffalo. He said he used to throw people in the foot of ferry back in the 80s. All right. So Cletus is one of another Buffalonian. So I drive by the foot of ferry. I just drove by the foot of ferry. There was cops there. There were police there. So they must have been the overnight fishing people. Probably fighting each other or something else.
Gerard's asking what's that Giant Stadium. There was a Taylor Swift concert there. It's ridiculous.
I think the real reason you were drinking tonight, Anthony, is because you were pissed you couldn't go.
Yeah, I was really pissed.
Yeah, you just out in front row seats.
Do you know how many times a year I painfully have to fucking play Taylor Swift when I DJ? It's
You put your earplugs in?
You know what it is? But listen to me though. If just saying, for some reason I get in a pickle and I'm stumped on what to play, I'll put one of her songs in and it'll pick the crowd right back up. You know what I mean? It's just, So who else we got?
Hey, Mike F, why don't you jump on board?
Tony Silo said it's a disaster over by the Meadowlands.
It always is. It is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
We should get Mike F
Tony
on.
Silo. Tony Silo went to see Taylor Swift too.
he's telling you play by play.
I appreciate the info there, Tony Silo, but you know what? You blew yourself in real nice. So let me. I wanted to ask you guys again. Am I putting you to sleep because I'm not yelling and swearing like I normally do, or?
Nah,
it's fine.
Is it okay
I was
that
going
I'm
to
chill
say
right now?
we should get Mike F up
Different.
here so he can keep Anthony company.
Mike F should come up here. He should. Like he
keep
I
Anthony
really think
company.
he should. It's like, what is it? Almost. It's after 1 a.m. There's not that many people watching. Mike F, get your ass up here. I want to know where Yankees is, man. So
Yankees doing laps in his bed. Where you going?
yeah, foot of fairy's no joke, man. Especially if you fall into the river, you're done. It's over. You heard a police siren today, Gerard?
Is that normal? Is that unusual?
Well, he's out in the sticks. He's out in nowhere land.
Okay.
So Cletus, tell me how you know Claire. Tell me how you know Claire. Yeah, it's actually a. Oh, West Side. You're right. Okay, he's right. Cletus is right. He's right. My bad. That was my mistake.
He's not from Cletus is not from Buffalo.
He was at some point because he's talking about the foot of fairy and
he said I had to
Claire
stay.
was.
I had to stay in a halfway house there after a bid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, for him to know Claire and the foot of fairy, he knows something about Buffalo, that's for sure.
Edwin. Gee, everyone's coming up at this time of the morning.
Tommy, real deal. I guarantee that you know people in my family. I guarantee it. It's got to be a no-brainer. A lot of my family, my dad, my uncles are in local 210. What are you laughing at?
Tony Sino, he's been hearing police sirens since he was born.
Oh. Tony, it's okay. You know what I mean? You can admit that you went to see Taylor Swift. You could admit that you went to see Taylor Swift. I won't judge you. All right. I will not judge you. I'm not like that. Like I said, I admittedly have to hear and play Taylor Swift all the time through my speakers at a very high level. So but yeah, Anthony, what you got? Todd Father Business Consultants. Yeah. You know, Anthony, let me ask you a question. Are you in the mood for lawyer talk or no?
If you want, go ahead.
All right. It's nothing criminal. Don't worry. Okay.
All right.
So all these places are not all places, but a lot of the places now are asking me to have DJ insurance. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that way, if something happens, the blame is not on them. If it pertaining to me. Right. So in my contract, though, it's basically if something happens to my equipment because one of your guests that come to your wedding or your event do something, it's on the bride and groom or the person who hired me. So how does that work? Like who would that, if I put it in my contract that it's on the bride and groom per se, and then we got the venue demanding I have insurance. So who's in the clear here? Like, is it like a double-edged sword here or what? Is everything getting pushed off onto me?
The DJ insurance, I think, is protecting you from any liability that might happen because of something that you did, right? So the place wants you to have that because that's like a deep pocket, right? So if somebody's going to sue, they're going to say, okay, he has insurance. I can go after the insurance part of this and get some money and settle. But it doesn't really
I had a full-blown policy before the pandemic.
If they did something negligent, if they had something negligent in their place, they're screwed. It doesn't matter what you have. They're gonna get hit.
Right.
I thought it
But
was
my
more for his
contract
own
protects what?
equipment.
What was that,
You know,
Don?
my contract basically says, you know, if one of your well, actually, I think, you know, what my contract says is it protects my equipment. You know, if they push over something or if they knock into something and something breaks, they have to pay for it, right?
Right. Right.
Okay. All right.
So your
It's just
insurance is
really
not going to
weird.
cover that. Your insurance, they're still going to be liable for that because they signed that contract.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
DJ
oh,
insurance that they're saying is more if
oh, I like that comment.
look at this Nancy showing up here. Nancy didn't show up to my show. She shows up here. What's this all about? Come on.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you, Nancy? Listen, I'm gonna call every place in Jersey and have to tell them to sell you ice. Okay? Oh boy, Edwin's the man.
is DJ insurance that they're really requesting was a public liability.
Well, that's what DJ insurance
Yeah,
is. That's what it is. It's
you know what?
liability
Like,
insurance.
yeah, like I said, Tony Silo, I had it for everybody, for all my employees and everything before the pandemic, and then I canceled it because I didn't know when I was gonna be able to do it again. So, why? What's so funny, Dom?
Gerard, get musical chair insurance.
That's true. That's a good point.
So what's going on there, Silo? You own an entertainment company then? Good for you. It's good money, big money in that. I just, I'll tell you what. Like I said before, I feel like the only reason I'm working at the warehouse is for health insurance. I mean, don't get me wrong, they pay me well. You know what I mean? And I don't mind the work. It's just, you know, if I really wanted to blow my stuff up, I could. Just, you know, health insurance through a chamber of commerce is not affordable. So,
What,
but
your employer pays your private health insurance.
well, I have to pay into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they only pay a percentage. They only play
Yeah.
in America. They only pay a percentage. No employer pays it all.
So what's your private health insurance, for example, cost a year
Probably costs like 12 grand a year for the person.
for a
That's a
whole
great
family?
question.
Yeah,
Trying to think.
Per
It cost
person
me
or for a whole family?
cost me
family
500. Cost me
family usually costs like 12 grand a year.
Holy smokes.
mine's cheaper than that, I think. Pretty sure mine's a little cheaper. I think mine's like 7.
That's good.
Anthony,
Then you got a good
I
deal.
pay I pay family insurance, okay, private health insurance, because it's not covered by anyone here. You pay your own, okay? And I've got top everything basically, and I'm paying about close to 6.5, 7,000 a year.
No, I'm sorry. I said 12 grand. 12 grand is the total cost per year. So you pay a percentage of that yourself. The like I pay like I pay like 9 grand a year because I have all this additional like health insurance and stuff. Like not health
Yeah.
insurance, I'm life insurance and stuff. So my total
I'm not
cost
talking
is
about
about
life
nine
insurance.
grand.
I'm talking about health insurance.
Yeah, but it's a package. It's like a package deal. So um, health insurance itself probably costs about 12 grand for the family. But
So life insurance, here you go. It costs as you get older, the more it costs. For $1 million coverage here, if you're say my age, 54, you're probably looking at about 8, 9 grand a year just for life insurance.
but if you work for a company here, you could sign on to a group policy. It doesn't cost as much. So as long as you're employed, you're covered for
Okay.
life.
No, we don't have that. We don't have that here. We
Yeah.
got to fund. We got to fund the employee superannuation. Yes.
Tony Silo, my my cousin is an insurance broker. So I forget the company's name, to be completely honest with you. I can't recall it off the top of my head, but he got me a policy a few years back before the pandemic. So that's who I was using. And then ever since then, I've only had like 2 people ask me for insurance, so I just get a 1 day pass, which is like $60. So I normally just put it in their price, and I just get the pass. I don't have to pay nothing for it. But I have to get an insurance policy again, like a full blown yearly one. But
Tony, that's called slave labor, getting your son to work and you're just being a partner and getting a cut.
hi, hello.
Hey,
Where is
Paul,
he?
how are you?
Say hi. Say hi, Kofi. I know you can't really see much, but he's sitting on me
I could
being a
see
good
him.
boy.
Yeah, I could see him.
He's sitting on me he's actually being really good. So, what? You're pretty lubricated? Do I need to ask more, Paul?
What the hell is that? Wait, is that Stiggs pretending to be Paul C?
All right.
That's Stiggs
All right,
pretending
now
to
it's
be
just
Paul C.
all right. All right, now it's a show. I'll tell you what. If I get in my car right now, I could yell and scream. So don't tempt me with a good time.
You should do a drive by Stiggs and see if he's up.
Ralph is in the Silver Bullet driving down to the shore right now.
Ralph's on the side of the road sleeping in the Silver Bullet right now.
He's
Silo, I
keeping
can
the cemetery
imagine. I mean,
company.
I have 3 photo booths and 3 full blown DJ systems. I know what it costs. Believe me, man. I it's the good thing is you could pay it off fast when you do events like that. You pay it off real fast. So yeah, I know. And then like I said, I'm pretty much a one man show now. Ever since I went back to work full time. So, and to be honest, like I would full blown go into it again and work, but I just don't have the time to sit and talk to the clients and plan their music and plan everything. I just don't. So I don't want to, I don't want to lose people or my reputation because I can't keep up. You know what I mean? So,
So
and
you
I have
don't have free
2,
range
I
on
have 4,
music.
pardon?
You don't have free range on what you play. They basically dictate what you play.
Yes and no. It all depends on the client. You know what I mean? If somebody,
Okay.
I've had so many people say, just keep the crowd going. It's all you. And I did a Tommy. Is Tommy Real Deal still here? Oh yeah, okay. So Tommy Real Deal. I did a wedding for the Chosen Few at Chestnut Ridge a few years ago. They gave me a list and said, play this list, and if it runs out, play it again. Don't play nothing else. So I was like, all right, no problem. So that was
Tony,
actually fun too.
I know what equipment costs, Tony. I used to be in a band. Just my mixing desk cost us just the mixing desk alone was about $6,500–7,000.
Yeah, it's that's the thing. Like I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade a lot of my stuff, but it works so well. It sounds really good still. Like no one's ever complained about it. You know what I mean? And I'm a
But
sound geek, so if I thought something was going bad or whatever, I would totally pitch it and get rid of it. But I don't know. I don't know. There's no reason for me to do it. So Anthony, you all right?
I'm going to sleep, dude. I'm
Go ahead.
checking
No,
out.
go ahead.
I'm shocked you even came on. Uh,
Have a
that's
good
funny.
time, guys. I'll talk to you later.
No
All right,
worries.
all right. We'll see you, Anthony.
Sleep tight.
Oh man, I can't even believe he was awake. He stayed awake that long. He probably won't even close himself out. Should I remove him? All right, I booted him.
Yeah. As I was saying to
Anthony was
Tony,
hanging
I
on
had
by
the
a thread.
split speaker systems, Tony. I had the boxes, mid range, and the bullhorns.
Yep. Tommy, that is a big no. I don't want to say it's a big no because I honestly don't know, but no, there was no other clubs invited. And it's funny because I told my father, I said, because I have another My godfather was in the Lonely Ones, and then So I asked my dad. I said, is there anything I should be looking out for? He goes, if another patch comes there, he goes, and they're not invited. He goes, leave your stuff and get going. It's just run in the woods. So,
Hey,
um,
Sven, how are you?
who's here, Sven? Hey, Sven, what's happening? Oh yeah, I'm a Tony. I'm a mobile DJ, so I just go from place to place. I don't have like a club or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm a mobile business. So,
Oh,
my
as well. So
gear's worth
Tony's
a good.
fixed.
What's that?
Is Tony fixed? He doesn't mobile. He just does fixed
Yeah,
in
it
one
seems like he has
place.
a. Yeah, it seems like he has. Tony, you know what? Let me drop a link and see
Ah,
if anybody else wants to come up. Tommy, Tony, anybody. Come on
Mike.
on up.
Come on,
Mike.
Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Spread your.
No balls.
Come
No
on.
balls. No balls, Mike.
Come on. Jump on the ladder, Mike.
Let's do this, Mike. Let's go. The link is dropped. So, but but yeah, you know what? I would love to have my own venue and do weddings. I mean, weddings are huge money, big money. You know what I mean? I already have a guy that would cater everything. I have, it's just getting lenders and getting the right property.
Oh, look, when you cater one area and one venue, whatever, of course you're going to spend big bucks.
Yeah, yeah, Tommy. I wanna tell you a last name so bad right now because I know you would know the person, but I can't do it. I just can't do it. We got to figure out a way to hook up offline. Um, you would know my if you heard my last name and then like not saying that's a big thing or anything, but my last name and then like one more last name, my godfather's last name, you would know. You would know. But what are you doing, Kofi? He's being such a good boy. I can't believe it. He's sitting right on me. He's probably the reason I'm not chugging beers, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like, I got my phone in one hand and I got him. You know, I don't have Twitter, real deal. I don't. I only have Facebook and Instagram, and I hardly use both. So if you were to come up online or on the panel, I could put it in the private chat. All right. Hey Don, um,
Yeah,
take over for me. I'm gonna put this little guy in the house. All right.
cool.
All right. Hang on.
Here we go. Doesn't anyone want to jump up? Come on, come and keep us company. What's Paul C saying? Going for a stagger. Does anyone use Twitter nowadays or not? I thought the latest sensation is TikTok, which a lot of countries are now starting to ban. A lot of governments are banning it from their mobile services. Sounds like everyone's gone to sleep in the chat. So who's up because they're just up or what?
Hey Tommy, how you doing? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing? I'm sorry. I went and put the dog in the house, so
All
I
right,
just
I
came
just
back
typed in
outside.
the back that I was here. I didn't know I was on.
Oh, okay. So hang on. I'll write you. I'll write that in there.
All right.
Uh, hang on.
How's my
Yeah,
reception?
Tony, they say, go on.
All right. I just wrote to you there. Okay.
I was just about to say to Tony, a lot of people were saying that Facebook is dying. It's more for the older generation than the younger generation. The new generation only run on Instagram and TikTok or Snapchat, whatever the hell they call it.
No, I don't
Yeah,
do any of the
yeah,
TikTok or whatever.
yeah, I know him.
Do you? Good or bad?
Yeah, yeah.
I know. I
Your
know he's pretty
your name
notorious.
sounds familiar, but you're a lot younger than me, right?
Yeah. I mean, my dad's 71, so
Your dad's what, 71?
yeah.
Yeah, he's about 5 years younger than me.
But you know the other guy?
Who you mean the guy you typed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. How old is he?
Yeah. He's probably your age. He's a little older than my father.
Uh,
Yeah,
Real
okay.
deal. How are you doing? You had some health issues or surgery or something, haven't you?
Well, what happened was I was going to have my left hip replaced,
Okay.
and I went to I got all the clearance and so on. I got to the hospital Wednesday morning. They admitted me, they put the IV in you and all the rest of that crap. Then they brought me to the operating room. They slid me over on the operating table. They put the mask on my face. I breathed in that stuff, but I was out cold. So now, I don't know how long after, I hear somebody saying, we had to cancel your surgery. I thought I was dreaming,
What?
because I was coming out of the anesthetic. I thought it was a dream. And the nurse kept on saying it. We had to cancel your surgery. Finally, when I woke up, she said, when my eyes opened, she says, we had to cancel your surgery. I says, why? I was still groggy. I have psoriasis and I had a flare up and I was itching and scratching myself. It got infected. Well, the surgeon saw that. I didn't think anything of it because I get flare ups all the time. But the surgeon didn't want to do the surgery because he didn't want to take a chance of my bones getting infected, because they got to cut you open and replace the hip.
Oh,
And
okay. Yeah, yeah.
they got to
Yeah.
saw the bone and all that crap. So he canceled the surgery. So now I gotta go see my primary doctor Tuesday, day after Labor Day or the Labor Day weekend. And this surgery's rescheduled for the 19th of June.
That's pretty fucked, real deal. We could go through the
I'm
whole
trying to.
system and then
Yeah.
cancel
What
at
do
the
you?
last minute. They should have tested or checked you beforehand.
Well, that's what I would have thought, but it was in look it. I'm a little overweight. As I got older, I got a little more flabbier, and it's in the crevice of my stomach, where my leg, the top of my leg meets my stomach, and they obviously didn't see it at first. The nurses or nobody even looked there, to be honest with you. The only thing they did was mark my hip where they're going to do the surgery before the surgery. The surgeon came in with a magic marker and he marked the left hip, and that was it. So
Unreal.
yeah,
I.
maybe it was
What
an
do you?
omen. I didn't have a good feeling about this surgery to begin with. For some reason, I just didn't have a good feeling about it.
So do you take something for that psoriasis? Like
Yeah, well, I don't take any pills. I have nystatin and this triglycerin, some other cream, and I mix them together and put it on the psoriasis. And then I got
Oh man,
psoriatic arthritis from that also. So
that's brutal. That's yeah. That's
I'm all
yeah.
fucked up.
I got tested for that. I have I take Dupixent for my eczema because that
Yeah,
shit gets out of control. You know what
right,
I mean? And I got tested for all the rheumatoid and all that other stuff too. So
right.
thank God I didn't have nothing wrong with that. But I do have to give myself a shot every 2 weeks for my eczema, or else
Yeah,
my hands and like get patches on my shoulder, on my calf, and
yeah.
it's
Now the only thing is does it lower your immune system?
it doesn't seem to be honest.
Because
I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't had any side effects or nothing. So
yeah, yeah.
Try
Did you
try purple cream.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is like a finger growing out of my my shoulder, but I don't think that's because of the Dupixent.
No, no, that's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say no, that's only if you had one growing out of the other side too, then it would be a problem.
I got horns growing out of my head right now.
Well, listen, we all got a little bit of that. Did you know Paul
I
Caruso?
don't think so.
He
I
passed.
I don't.
He passed away this past summer. Um,
Okay.
well,
You know what? Like I said, my dad knows all the old timers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't.
Well, he never worked on construction, but he was partners with my Gombati Victor. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Victor.
Yep.
Okay. Um, well, he was on this drug called Rituxan for his arthritis. The problem with the
Okay.
Rituxan, he used to get an IV drip every 6 weeks or every whatever it was. He'd get an IV drip, then he'd have to wait a week, and then he'd get another IV drip, and then I think 6 months later he'd go through the process again. Well, he'd been going through this for about 3 years. In the meantime, what was happening is it was lowering his immune system. So he wound up getting pneumonia. He couldn't shake it, constantly sick. He went in the hospital. They put him on a ventilator. This past summer, and he never made it. He died like 2 days later. But it
Wow.
was because
That's
his immune system couldn't fight anything because of this medicine he was on. That's why I the doctor says, well, we can give you this. I says, I'm not taking anything that's going to hurt my autoimmune system because I'm anemic as it is. I'm not in the best of health, so I don't need any more issues brought upon me. I'll deal
yeah.
with it.
There's a certain medicine. I can't. I want to say off the top of my head. I want to say Biktarvy, but I think I'm wrong. I really think I'm wrong. But I have a friend who takes a certain medicine for psoriasis, and it cleared him up like night and day, and
Yeah.
it's like changed his life, and it's a shot that he takes twice a year. I can't, or it was either quarterly or half a year. I don't know,
Right. Now, you
but it
see,
like changed his life. I gotta.
if I was young, I would get that. But because I have heart,
Okay, yeah,
there's the side effects are just too dangerous for me.
I was going to say, what are the side
yeah.
effects? That's the issue with a lot of medicine.
Right. And, because I'm at the age I'm at, why does Yankees keep coming up and down?
He told me before, like when I called him on the way home to see if he wanted to join, and he said he's been having problems with the
Oh,
Wi-Fi all night.
what
So
is, what is
yeah,
internet?
I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it's intentional.
No, I know. I don't just, that's why I was wondering. Um, yeah, Don, the side effects, especially for someone my age and not in the greatest of health, the side effects multiply by, a lot. But
Well,
Yeah.
I got this cream that I put on. It's called nystatin, and then I mix it with this trim. Stuff.
Triamcinolone.
Yeah, who said that?
Triamcinolone.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah,
yeah.
I took all that. I took all that. I took it all. I tried everything for my eczema. It
Yeah.
wouldn't touch it.
You tried
So
the
they were giving me
nice.
steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it all. Believe me, I tried it all. And
have you tried
they
paw cream?
what?
Paw cream.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a
But
natural cream.
no. So that I don't know. So what wound up happening is I tried the triamcinolone and it would work a little bit, and then there just came a point where it would just like flare up so bad that I'd just be like digging all the skin off my hands.
All
It was
right.
that bad.
Were you
And
using it?
and
Were you using the triazolone alone?
triamcinolone, I think it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
And then
you use.
but then I had the stuff you're talking about, the nystatin or nystatin. I don't think that's what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. And that burned really bad, but it still didn't curb it. So Um, so I wound up. They wound up giving me steroid shots, but
Yeah.
they would last like 4 or 5 months. But they told me you can't keep doing this. You're gonna kill your liver. Can't keep, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So they're like, you could try this. They wanted to give me some chemo drug, like a pill,
Methotrexate.
and they said, pardon?
Methotrexate.
Yeah. So they wanted to give me that, and they said you can't drink, which no big deal. I like to drink socially or just chilling at home.
Right.
But they said it would take 4 months to start working. What the fuck am I gonna do in 4 months when my hands are blown out? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
That's
so
ridiculous.
yeah, so they're like, well, we can try Dupixent. Now, I used to work for McKesson. A box of Dupixent was $2,800.
Right.
Okay, so
That's
I'm
another
like,
thing.
fuck that. You know what I mean? So we ran it through my insurance, and they took care of it free of cost. So I said, all right, I'll try it. And ever since then, knock on wood, I've been okay.
Good for
So
you.
yeah, so it's
Yeah. See, when I first got my psoriasis, when it first came up on me, I was 38 years old. So that was 30. Let me see, 38, 38 is what
that is so crazy because that's the same age
for
my
you?
old job that this started flaring up on me. Yeah, I never like even through like I mean not to be like too personal, but even through like puberty and shit, like I didn't have like breakouts and my skin was good. Like I
Yeah.
never had issues with my skin, never.
Me
And then all of
either.
a sudden, I started getting all these bubbles on my hands and like I wanted to rip all the skin off my hands.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Horrible.
It was embarrassing too. At 38, I was in between divorces. I was going out with different girls. I don't want to show my arms, my knees, because you get it. If you
Yeah.
get it on one knee, you get it on the other knee. You get it on your elbow, you get it on the other elbow. Oh, then I
No,
would
it
get it.
definitely takes a personal toll for sure.
Yeah, I would get it in my scalp, and you think you had real bad dandruff, but it was the skin flaking off.
Right, right, right.
This is getting really gross. This conversation.
I know. I mean, yeah.
We're
Oh,
chasing
what a
everybody out of
depressing
the
show.
can.
Nah, that's all
I know.
right. That's all right.
Fuck it. Who
It's
cares?
like
We're just talking real for you know what I mean. Who cares?
Yeah.
exactly.
Honestly, like I said, I normally don't come on this late, and I'm having a couple of beers, so whatever we talk about, we talk about. I'm glad I got to talk to you in person, and you know
Right.
what I mean. We share a lot of a lot of
Oh yeah.
we know a lot about we got a lot in common anyway.
Yeah. So now the move you were just talking about did you move towards north or towards Buffalo?
Uh, so there's a town that's got the town name, and it's got a north before it too.
Okay, I know exactly where you moved.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah. So I'm literally like how I don't. How could you say? You know where the big blue jet is sitting in the playground?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm right around there.
Okay.
I'm right. I'm right
Tony,
around there.
Tony, we're having a homemade medical session.
Hey,
We're all complaining about our fucking ailments. We're all disasters up here.
what's up?
We're experimenting how to mix the creams and all that.
What's up,
Speaking
Yankees?
of disasters, one of them just popped up on the panel.
Oh God.
How you doing, Yankees?
How you
Real
doing,
deal. How you doing,
Yankees?
my
What's
friend?
up?
Good,
What's
buddy.
up, Tom Father? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you finally. Yes.
Oh, good. Real deal. How you doing, sir?
good, buddy. How you been?
All right, man. Good to talk to you, man. God bless you, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Always. Who's the other guy up there?
Uh,
It's your nemesis.
Oh, yes, sir. Always. Who's the other
it's
guy
your,
up
it's
there?
your nemesis. Who's echoing?
Oh, yes, sir.
It's Yankees. Turn off your YouTube.
Turn off your YouTube, Yanks.
That's me. I mean,
I can't. I'm having problems
Oh,
over here.
You sound right, Yankees.
is it real?
You're
Is
right,
it Tommy
Yankees.
or is it Yankees?
Is it me?
Might be real deal. Could be real deal.
Oh, Tommy dropped off. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tommy
I'm
dropped off.
still
Come on
having
back,
problems.
Tommy. I think the chat. No, you're okay. You're good.
Yeah, but I can't see the.
All right, guys. So I went in my car now. So if you guys want to get unhinged, I'm good to go. So Yankees, you missed
Yankee.
a crazy week, buddy.
Yeah.
Yankees, I gotta ask you a question. Did you see my short video with me telling Ralph to get off the show?
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely will.
Oh,
Tony Tyler, how you doing, my friend?
You gotta go see it. Seriously.
You told Ralph to
it
get
was a
off the
spoof. It
show.
was a spoof. I told him to get the fuck. I said, get the fuck lost. Get the fuck out of here. I told him.
So that's good for you.
So
Good for you because all he can do is.
listen, it was a spoof. It was all laughs, but I clipped it just right to where I sounded serious, but yeah, with a smile on my face at the same time.
Hey,
So,
Ralph, if you're listening, he's serious. I'll vouch for that.
He's probably having an argument with Mr. Latino at the moment.
What'd you say, Don? Can you speak up a little louder, Don?
Yeah, no worries, Yankee. You understand this? Vafangu.
Get done.
Real deal. I can swear left, right, and center in Italian to Yankees. You wouldn't know shit.
oh,
I would laugh real deal, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. All I heard was mumbling.
Tommy,
You must have marbles in your ears.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Tommy, who's got the best wings? Who's got the best chicken wings in Buffalo? Don't say Lenovo.
Oh.
Please don't say Lenovo, okay?
Well, they got the best barbecue wings.
Yeah,
as far-
okay. They use open pit, but go ahead.
You know, it's been so long since I've been there. I like.
Well, you remember
Duffy's.
Barbill?
What
Oh,
is
you
that?
like Duff's?
Well, they
The
were
only
good.
Duff's.
Don't forget, I moved away from Buffalo 35 years ago.
Oh, all right, okay, all right. I'm sorry. So,
No, 30 years.
so
30
all right,
years ago.
okay. So the Duff's you're talking about is the one on Sheridan and
Right.
Millersport, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that I'll give you that. They have good wings. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and I'd probably get stabbed by people from Buffalo, but the Anchor Bar does not impress me.
No, they don't forget they were the originators and they had good wings.
I
But then everybody,
know, but
everybody went over the top of them.
Damn, Telephone. I was going to say
I'm
McDonald's.
telling
Oh, here we go.
the fuck. What are you talking about? McDonald's
You
chicken
said
wing.
best.
You know what?
Chicken
You know
nuggets,
what?
not chicken
McDonald's
wings.
did.
You peck ahead.
So listen. So
Shut up.
McDonald's actually did experiment with chicken wings. Does anybody remember that?
No, I don't. I don't eat there.
Well, I remember experiment. I never tried them though.
I did, and they were awful. It's like they
Oh.
fucking boiled them. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Chicken wings
Listen,
are just
Tommy,
all cooked
so-
with barbecue
so-
sauce.
So, Tommy, listen. The one night, right? Now, I owned a pizzeria at the time on Abbott Road by Sacred Heart Church. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know where that is. So I used to own
Yeah,
a
I do.
pizzeria right
Of course
across
I
the
do.
street from there. Yeah. So right across the street, the old Nasca's. I took that building over. So, so my wife and I went to a wedding one night at the Marriott by the 290 there by UB.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were feeling good, right? And I said, "Fuck it, let's order food." I ordered from Domino's, right? Thinking I'm drunk enough where I'll eat
Biggest
anything.
mistake.
You know what I mean?
Biggest mistake.
I'm drunk enough. We're both me and the wife were sideways. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna order Domino's. We'll eat and we'll go to bed. Whatever. You know.
Right.
When that food came, I had about 2 bites of the pizza. I bit into the wings when they started their wings, the chicken wings there.
Oh.
It's like they boiled the pizza and the wings. It was
Yeah.
like a chew fest. It was so fucking disgusting. Right in the garbage at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
how would
paid,
you
like,
know that?
whatever.
You said you were sideways. How would you know that?
That's how bad.
My
they were.
point is, I was drunk, but it was that bad. Being drunk, I didn't eat it.
Right.
He called
I
his
got
friend Ralph.
You need me to
His
stop?
friend Ralph helped him.
Tony, why don't you come on up if you want? And what am I killing you for? What am I saying?
Hey,
I'm
just
starting to
chilling,
feel. I'm starting
Zing.
to get buzzed. I'm sorry, guys. I went in
Seth,
the car for a reason. I'm starting to get buzzed.
Just
Sasquatch is
chilling. What's
here.
going
Just
on, buddy?
chilling.
Just chilling. That is my
who's
man
got the
there.
best wings now in Buffalo?
Godfather.
All right, I'll give you. Yes.
Harley, my energy.
What?
What's going on? How you doing, young lady? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
We've been listening to
You
you all
remember the
night.
barb? Shut up before you get muted.
Just drop the
So,
link for Tony.
I'll mute myself.
Hey, drop the link for Tony.
all right, I see it. So, Tommy, I think that the Barbell in East Aurora is number one. Do you remember the Barbell on Main Street?
Is that near the East Aurora Country Club?
It's right on Main Street when you go right
Okay,
when
yeah,
like 28.
yeah, I
You know,
know
like
where you're
between
talking
Orchard
about.
Park and yeah.
I never been there though.
Oh
I
my
know the
God!
street.
If you ever make it back up here, let me know. I'll drive you there. We'll go together.
Let me ask you
Um,
something. Do they have like a circular bar?
no, the
They do.
place is like a fucking shoebox, but
Oh,
it's got
okay.
amazing food. Beef
Yeah.
on weck and chicken wing.
Yeah, you tell
Oh,
him,
yeah.
Harley.
So I like
I'm sorry.
I like Elmo's. Yeah, you better be fucking sorry. So I like Elmo's.
Hey, you know what? We heard your story now. Hey, I tell you what, Tony, you come up here. Don, please leave.
Shut up, you idiot.
I allow you to leave.
Listen,
Don.
Tommy,
Yeah.
real deal. It's came to the level. Just come along for the ride. That's all I can tell you, buddy.
Oh,
So,
I've been in your chat before. I know what goes on here
Yeah.
between Don and
all right,
ladies.
you know the run.
What's up, Tony?
You know the
Yankees.
rundown.
What's up, gentlemen?
Tony Silo, how you doing,
Tony.
sir?
What's going on?
I have
How's
no
how's
idea, bro.
Jen
You're
feeling?
eating. She's doing good, man. She's sleeping. It was a long operation.
Yeah, she doing okay?
She's
When
doing
did she
good.
have when did she have the surgery?
Wednesday.
Did you have it in New York?
No, Florida.
Oh,
Is this your wife, Tony? Or
I'm behind. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I don't know what happened.
she got in a car accident. She had to have neck surgery, vertebrae, and all that.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, man. Tony,
sorry to
honestly,
hear.
I didn't know.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Tony.
Thanks, guys. No, she's doing real good. She's doing better.
Oh man.
That's amazing. That's the main
You
thing.
guys okay? You need anything down there?
No, I'm all good, buddy. I got everything under control. Thank you, guys.
You know, Tony had.
I was gonna say I got a.
Tony
Go ahead,
had
Tommy.
almost the same. Tony had almost the same surgery in January.
Yeah.
He was all cut up.
Wow.
From his,
I say I know a few people down in Florida that I could try to take care of you, but I know Tommy real deal. He'll take care of you too.
Well, Tony's he's all right. He's pretty he's pretty well connected down there with a lot of things. He knows what's going on.
I got it under control, guys. Thank you, though.
Yeah, he's
Good. As long as everything's good.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Well, if you need me to send you anything from Buffalo, like any kind of really good Bills stickers or posters or anything like Tony, just let me know.
Chicken wings, or buffalo wings, or whatever.
He's a New York Jet fan.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows
I
that.
know that's why he said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Busting balls.
Listen,
Yeah,
Tommy.
I'm breaking balls
shut
here.
up, Don.
Tommy, first off, how you feeling, Tommy?
I'm in pain. You heard what happened, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm all fucked up, but it is what it is. I gotta just.
Well, if you need anything, you call me. You know I got guys down here working for me. They drive up to you.
I
But
appreciate
you know what? We're up here right now. There's 85 people in the chat. No, actually, there's not. and we're having fun. So
having a good
Other
time.
than that.
no, there's not. There's not even close.
All right, Todd Father, I'm not going to make
So-
fun of your bills, but what the hell are you doing eating Domino's?
Because he's a dumbass.
Whoa. All right, wait.
My man over there wants
I got a
to
good
try and
answer.
speak Italian. Madonna mia, what's going on here?
I got an answer for you, okay? I got an answer.
Go ahead.
Okay? Here's the deal. And here's the worst part is I owned my own pizzeria at that time, okay? And I was out at a wedding. I finally got away. And finally the wife and I got to have a night together. We got tipsy at the wedding, and that was the only place open. Anyway, Domino's why are you bringing the Bills into this, number one? And number two, that was when the fucking Bills were in their 20-year playoff drought, okay? So I was desperate.
Don't worry about that. Look what the Jets put us through.
Hey, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Is it true that Rodgers got a little hurt in practice? Uh-oh.
Listen.
And the other guy, the receiver, didn't he get hurt too?
They missed their injections.
Mystery injections helping a lot of sports. Trust me when I tell you that. He blew a calf out already, but let's see.
Who did?
He blew a fucking tire already. It's over.
Who
That's
blew
it.
the calf out?
As soon as he doesn't complete a
Aaron Rodgers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
nobody sulks like Aaron Rodgers. No one in the league.
Nobody what?
Right? Sulks.
Listen.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you might have to face Zach Wilson.
Oh, damn. I'm scared.
Zach Wilson?
Have Zach Wilson on Monday Night Football.
Hey, Tony, how long?
Are you serious? Is it a real injury? Like, is that a real possibility?
You know what? I have New York TV in one room, Florida TV in another room. It said he hurt his calf. I got to call a buddy of mine tomorrow up there. I don't know what the hell's going on with him already.
And listen
Tony,
to
how
me.
long
Didn't
will he be
Joel
out?
Bate?
Didn't say. It just said that he pulled his calf really bad.
Wow.
Didn't you talk?
All right, hang on a second.
Didn't you talk to Joe Bade?
I've not spoken to anybody in a week. I'm actually
You cool with it?
I'm actually in training for something. So we'll see in about another 3 weeks what's going on.
Oh, okay.
So
a calf is usually 4 weeks.
What's that?
So I just put the middle finger in the chat. That's the Mike F. So
I was going to say, Tony, a calf is
Anybody
usually
see that?
about 4 weeks.
I didn't hear you, sir. What'd you say?
A calf is usually about 4 weeks.
Not with them mystery injections, then.
Hey, Don,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're talking about, Don. Be quiet.
Shut up. Not ask for
You don't
your
have
opinion.
no clue. Go out there and play with the kangaroos.
Yeah, look who's talking. Why don't you go play with your buffaloes there and your cattle?
I tell you what, though. I think he might have just not wanted to practice in the spring because he hasn't done that in about 15 years. So let's see.
That makes sense.
And if
Yeah,
that's
that
the
makes a lot of
case,
sense.
okay, so you think it's they're pulling the wool over our eyes?
It's a McGaffrey. It's a
Well, you know what?
McGaffrey injury.
exactly. You know, Todd, Father, listen. If you're going to come there after how many years is he in the league? 16, 15 already, 17, whatever it is. He don't want to play spring football with a bunch of young kids. This isn't.
I understand, but doesn't he have to build rapport with his new team though?
They're not all there. This is spring workouts. This isn't the beginning of whatchamacallit, exhibition season. This is just 2 week workouts. That's it. So he might say, I made an appearance.
Gotcha.
I'm getting the hell out of here again.
Right.
Hey, Tony, I got
This
a
is
question.
his contract.
Yes.
A lot of those
Hey.
veterans do that. The big stars.
DeAndre Hopkins, where do you think he lands?
I got a funny feeling Kansas City.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
That's what everybody's
I was hoping
saying.
you would say that.
I got a funny feeling Kansas City because Andy Reid somehow controls all these wild kids.
Yeah. I was hoping you would say that.
Why you hope? Wait a minute. Hang on. Yankees. Why did you hope he said that? So
I
I
was
don't. So
hoping he
so the
didn't
Bills
say
don't get
that.
him.
I was hoping he didn't say that. Listen to me when I talk.
Todd Father.
All right,
Todd Father. You don't want him in Buffalo. He's not good for Allen. Trust me.
No good.
No, not for Josh Allen. Absolutely not. Look what he did with that other kid who was on Cleveland.
The only
quarterback, Watson, got him in all kinds of trouble in Houston.
No, you know what? I understand that, but you know what? Like Diggs, like puts everything on his shoulders. We don't have I mean, Gabe Davis is okay, but nobody really takes him that serious. So a name like DeAndre Hopkins would, let Diggs get open a little more, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, wait till you see this tight end you got. Trust me when I tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it, buddy. I really am.
Who's your tight end you're talking about, Tony?
Kincaid. This guy is.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a beast.
This kid is like in between a wide receiver and a tight end.
Yeah, he's gonna be a beast.
Yeah.
How about this? He was better than Kelsey in every department in college. A lot better.
Well, there's a big difference from college to pros, though.
Yeah, but this guy played at a big program. This kid's good.
Well, I hope he. All
right, Mike.
Because I couldn't understand why they picked this guy when they need offensive linemen.
He would have went a lot higher, and he also is a very good blocker. So you kind of add you got to remember he's a tight end, so he blocks on the run. He plays all aspects. So you got another blocker.
Mike F. We don't care about the Arizona Cardinals. That's nowhere relevant to our conversation. So just stop it with that, okay?
You know, you mentioned Gabe Davis. My surgeon that I have now, he operated on Gabe Davis when he was at UCF. He has all pictures of all football players, pictures with this doctor I got, my surgeon. My surgeon was recommended by another doctor. So I was comfortable once I got to talk to him and so on. He's very good from what I understand. So, but he got signed autograph picture of Gabe Davis in his office, and a lot of the other football players.
Oh, Mike F., did I upset you? You mad? Mad, bro? What happened?
Hey, Tony, changing sports. You think Boston comes back and wins it all?
I'm gonna say yes, but it's still a long shot. But Miami, they had a good run. They don't even have a power forward on that team. At some point it's got to collapse. Nobody's beating Denver though. No shot.
Hey, so you think Boston can beat Denver?
No way.
No way.
Denver's beating anyone.
Tommy, changing sport, boxing. What do you think of Tim Tszyu when he comes to America to fight his next battle?
I think he's real good, man. I think he's the real deal. I think he's better than his father was at this stage of his career.
I've got a funny feeling he's probably going to be a lot better than his father.
This kid's got attitude. His father never had attitude. You got to have attitude. When you fight, you got to have an attitude. He's got all of it.
He knows how to hit his punches. He's not just a person just lands punches to make the count.
Yeah, but he hits. I've heard from a few guys up in Australia. This guy hits with some power for that size.
He plays the body. He pounds your body, and then he goes for the head.
Yeah, he snatches up the body. I mean, the guy's real good. I think he's going to do really well. He'll do really well.
His brother's coming up the ranks too, Nikita.
He's way listed as his brother. That kid's not as good. Trust me.
You reckon?
So the guy you're talking about, is he a heavyweight?
No. He's a welterweight. It's Costa Tszyu's son, Tim Tszyu.
Oh, okay.
Kid.
Didn't he just have a big fight in Australia?
Yes, about 2 months ago.
Against an American opponent, I think it was.
Yeah, I think he fought Harrison, right?
And he was supposed to have another one in June, July, but the opponent pulled out with an injury.
Well, they're going to bring him here anyway. He's going to fight somebody because after what he did on that card, they want to see, they want to get him in America now.
I think you're supposed to meet up with Canelo or something. Was it Canelo?
No. He's a few weight divisions away from Canelo.
Okay.
I forgot who they said, but it was a star a couple of years ago. He's not there right now, but he'll get there. It'll take him a little bit of time.
Yeah, but he'll be making big money in the States.
Oh yeah, but this kid's real good. Watch out for him.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
Yankees is a Giants fan from Texas.
Well, Giants are going to be all right this year, but they're not going to be as good as the Jets or the Bills. No shot. Sorry about that.
I got news for you. I'm
And
afraid of
I think he's a Yankees fan too.
I'm
Well,
definitely a Yankees fan, 100%. What do you think?
Well, it just snapped across the TV here that they lost 3 in a row. You know,
I ain't worried about it.
I would worry about it because you know what? You got this Tampa Bay team that is so unpredictable they could run away with it.
Yeah. And Tampa Bay and Baltimore, they're tough. They're going to be tough, but I ain't worried about it.
Nah, Yankees got a lot of power, but Judge can't win everything on his own either.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened to Gilbert Torres? What happened to Stanton? What happened to all these pitchers? I mean, come on. I'm a Yankee fan too, but it's getting a little disappointing.
Yeah. Without pitching, you're going to win nothing.
Exactly.
Didn't they have a win yesterday? They were winning yesterday, and they wound up losing the game.
They were winning 6-1 and lost.
Yeah, win or lose, I'm still a Yankees fan. So there you go, Todd Father.
Well, yeah, I've been a Yankees fan my whole life.
Oh, you're so loyal. You're such a loyal guy.
Yes, I am. I'm not too loyal to Don, but I am loyal. He's got his mic muted. Yeah, keep your mic muted, son.
Yankees, you're so full of shit. It dribbles down your left side.
Yeah, I think if the old man was alive, Tony, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, most definitely, because you know what it is? This guy's letting the managers stay around for a long time. He's letting certain players stay around for a while that should have been thrown out of there.
Yeah, I'm not a Boone fan though. I'm not a Boone fan.
I don't like him at all.
No, I don't either. I've never liked him as a player, more or less a coach.
Exactly. They got a lot of good guys that were in that organization. They need to make a change. You've had him with a huge payroll for all these years, and you can't get out of that.
Yeah,
you got to do something.
How you like Cashman? I think he's got to go too, but that's just my opinion.
I think he's had his run. Certain people put their team in order their way, and you get a good run if you're a good GM. But you always need change. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, 100%.
And the Yankees always had
Tony,
that. Yes.
Are you still doing the show with Joe and Cane Shades?
No, I've left the show for a while.
Oh, okay. All right. I just noticed you weren't on the past few times. That's all. I'll leave it at there.
Yeah, I will leave it at that right now. Got a lot of personal things going on, but
no, it's all good. I get it. No, we don't got to go any further. I'm sorry. Carry on. I don't know. I'm so behind on sports. I'm surprised I know anything about the Bills even.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Bills are already favored on the road on Monday Night Football. That should tell you all you need to know right there. You're coming into the Jets, who now have an established quarterback, and you're already favored by 3.5 points. On the road.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? Out of everything, do you know what I'm most excited to see with that team?
What's that?
Is if their running game change is any better, because their running game sucked forever.
Well, look, this is what you did last year. You had to make the quarterback run around because you're afraid to call a running play when you got a good running back there. You can't let him run around. I don't care what anybody says. He runs around. He's eventually going to get hurt.
But I feel like we haven't had a good running back since Freddie Jackson. You know what I mean? After that, I feel like
when you build a team this good, okay, you got to, even if you got to give up draft picks, you got to go out and get a running back, and there's plenty of them out there available.
Hey, Todd Father, why don't you sign up the retired Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. What are you talking about? He's retired, as far as I know.
He just bought the
sign him up.
Raiders. He just bought the Raiders.
What?
Yeah, he just bought the Raiders. He just
Brady.
invested in the Raiders.
He didn't
Wow.
he didn't only invest. He bought 25%, and he's getting another
Did he?
26. He's going to end up with another 26% with a group of investors.
Oh, so he's going all in on the Davis family then, huh?
He's going all in.
So he'll end up owning. He'll own full ownership.
Well, it's going to be him and Mark. What is his name? Mark Davis, Al Davis's son.
Yeah.
It's going to be them two only. They got rid of every other stock investor on that team. So
That's good.
It is good, and you got a young You're going to get a young quarterback out there. And remember something here. A lot of people are forgetting. He taught Jimmy Garoppolo. Now he owns the team. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be playing them.
You think Garoppolo, is that official yet or not yet?
I think they did it already a while ago. Let me look on my other phone. I'm pretty sure.
So Garoppolo's on the Raiders?
Hold on a second. That's what I see the other day. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up for you.
You know, I like I said, I don't really. Go ahead, Tom. Sorry.
Todd Father, I thought the Bills were playing at home the opening night.
No, they're playing.
No, they aren't. They're not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
he's
Tommy.
there.
They broke.
He's on the Raiders, Todd Father.
I didn't know that. I had no idea. Wow.
He signed a 3-year contract.
Yeah, don't forget he was under the tutelage of Brady.
That's what I just was saying. Yeah,
you're right.
So Tommy, they're leveling ECC South. That's where I got my 2-year degree.
Yeah.
They leveled it. It's gone. And that's where they're building the new stadium. Yeah, that's where they're building the new stadium. On that area right there.
Well, is it right near the old stadium?
Yeah, it's like across the street, like where all the RVs used to park in ECC South.
Yeah,
that's where.
What are they going to do with the old stadium once the new one's built?
You know what? I have no idea. But they broke ground. That's where you know Thindu, right? You know, he's hoping to go to the stadium. He's hoping to go to work at the stadium.
I hope he does.
There's a whole lot of politics in that deal, believe me. So
hey Tony, it sounds like Brady's got a 3 to 5 year plan there.
What's that?
Sounds like Brady's got a 3 to 5 year plan to take over and build a long term team.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this guy's got some ego, and he is when he goes all in on something, he goes all in.
Yeah. Could destroy him at the same time also.
Well, could it be Michael Jordan of football? Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player, but he ain't doing very good as an owner.
Yeah.
Is he still got a piece in the Hornets?
He owned 60% of the Hornets.
I didn't know if he still did that or not. That's how behind I am, man. Seriously.
Yeah, he just bought another guy out for 5%.
Wow.
It's the same as a retired sportsman becoming a coach. They never, very rare do they actually succeed.
No, it's usually like a backup quarterback, something like that. A linebacker, a lot of linebackers, a lot of backup quarterbacks. You don't really get a star who becomes a real good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen the movie Air yet? Any of you guys? The movie, it's called Air.
Oh, I haven't seen
it. A basketball movie?
It's a basketball movie on how Nike had no real big piece in the basketball sneaker game, and the one guy who headed that department, he put all his marbles and all his everything into Michael Jordan and persuaded him to sign with Nike over what was it, Puma, and who was the other one? Adidas, right?
Adidas.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
It was a really good movie.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
It was a super good movie.
I tell
good movie.
I'll tell you what I seen. I guess it was part of the documentary leading up to it, and they're doing advertisement. Do you realize LeBron is basically done when he's finished playing because Michael Jordan has that much power over the?
He makes $400 million still
That's
for
right.
his Air Jordan sneakers a year.
That,
$400 million.
but the way he signed the contract, if he don't like you and he don't like LeBron, I don't care what he says on TV, you're out. Once
No,
you
he
finish
doesn't.
playing, you're out. That's why
I don't
Steph
blame him.
Curry. That's why Steph. I don't like him either. But that's why Steph Curry didn't sign with Nike. Michael Jordan set that whole thing up. He didn't like Del Curry, so he told them to call him Stephen Curry. They called him Stephen Curry the whole meeting. And he's like, that ain't my name. They said, well, we think Stephen would go better in the NBA because he just didn't want him there. And that's how he got signed with Under Armour. That's crazy how he did that deal.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
Michael Jordan don't like you, you're done.
Yeah, as far as Nike goes, right? Or
I wouldn't
'Cause
lose
you're
any
actually-
sleep
you're
over
actually a
LeBron
threat.
not getting anything. I'll tell you right now.
Well, I don't think you're going to see LeBron back with the Lakers next year.
No.
I think that's over with.
That's even if he plays.
so where's he going?
Well,
Right. Well, he's waiting for his son to come out, right?
He's waiting for his son, but rumor is he wants to go to the Heat. I'm going to tell you something right now. Once you leave Pat Riley, you ain't going back to Pat Riley. He's no Dwayne Wade and that kind of thing. You know, Dwayne Wade owns half of Dade County. I live there. He ain't going to Miami. I just hope the Knicks aren't stupid enough to get him. You know,
I don't think he'll be a good player anyway when he moves away from the Lakers.
He'd be all right, but you know what? Where would you put him? Phoenix is a player away, but it's not LeBron James. The Knicks are a player away, but it's not LeBron James. Where would he actually fit at 40 years old?
That's what I'm saying. He's not going to be anyone anymore if he moves. He might as well just pack his bags and walk, regardless.
I tell you where he would fit in one more time is Cleveland. Think about it. They got the point guard in Mitchell. They got the center in Mobley and the other kid, Jared Allen. They got everything, and they don't have a three. LeBron would fit in perfect there.
And they would probably welcome with open arms too, don't you think?
I don't know. You know, him and that guy have a love-hate relationship. Who the hell knows whatever?
I don't think they'll have the pockets deep enough.
It's you
know what it is like.
You don't need money for LeBron no more. What you need for LeBron is to guarantee you're going to draft his son, which is a bunch of bullshit. If the kid ain't no good, you're taking away from another kid who is that good. But so
who's deserving of it?
Right.
Tony,
so yeah.
It doesn't matter where LeBron goes. All he's going to be is an advertising tool.
Exactly. And you got a team in Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. Where would you put him? Think about it. Name a team.
Exactly. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo left Manchester United to go play for some unknown team in Saudi Arabia. Where he's picking up $600 million a year sign-on fee. I think he's earning about $15 million a game.
It's $15.9 million a game.
Where, Saudi Arabia?
Are you serious?
Yeah, but hold on a second. I seen something on that.
Ugh.
I've been home because of the surgery with my girl. How about this? All right.
Messi's going there too.
Messi's going to go there eventually too. You're absolutely right. But how about this? He's causing so much of an uproar because he's not legally married, and he's living with his girlfriend in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Ronaldo.
Who?
Ronaldo.
Don't want to lynch him. Oh, lynch him.
Okay, all right, yeah. Again, I got nothing to add to this conversation. Go ahead.
I don't watch soccer. I just know the major players there. But I read the whole thing. That's actually a felony in Saudi Arabia to live with a woman if you're not married.
Right. And be with one in public.
Right, exactly. And they waived the rules just for Cristiano Ronaldo to come sign there. Could you imagine the shit they're doing for athletes now? Ridiculous.
To be honest, I would go play a couple of games and then just retire. That's enough money just to live off.
Well, listen, that guy is probably worth double of what Michael Jordan is. This guy's got money.
Who?
Ronaldo.
Okay.
That guy's
Different sport, yeah.
He's a billionaire twice over, that kid.
He's
Well,
invested
yeah, I
his
mean
money
that's more worldwide than basketball, right or wrong. It's more.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, soccer is a more popular sport than basketball worldwide.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure.
I mean, you see I was reading, they showed the 3 richest athletes. I don't watch this Formula Racing at all. They got this black kid in Formula Racing. I forgot his name. That's why I call him a black.
Lewis Hamilton.
Hamilton Lewis.
How much you think he's worth? How much you think he's worth?
I know, but his annual contract was, I think, $33 million.
$900 million.
Yeah, but you know what? He's not the fastest no more. He's not winning all. Max Verstappen with Honda is winning the most now.
Well, I'm just saying those guys make
his time's come and gone. Oh no, no doubt. I'm
just talking about the finances. I know nothing about that over there. I mean, Schumacher, he was a racer too over there, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He retired a billionaire, and then he crashed, I think, in a ski accident, and now he's
exactly
he's gone.
Yeah. A stupid accident. He risked his life.
He's a vegetable now.
Exactly.
He risked his life in motorsport. Nothing ever happens. Has a ski accident, cracks his head on a rock, and he's gone.
Could you imagine that?
220 miles an hour, balls out all weekend long, and then he hits a tree or whatever he hit with a ski, and it's over.
And that's what they say. You know, a lot of these people, like when I used to box, you can't do certain things once you sign a fight. Put the motorcycle away, forget about that. You get caught with the motorcycle, you're out. You get caught playing basketball in the street, you're out. All kinds of shit like that is out.
It's because they own you, Tony. They're paying the wages.
I'm going to mute for one more minute. I'm going to mute for a minute, guys. All right, keep going.
Good. No, absolutely. That's what they do.
You're their investment, basically. If anything happens a year, they're screwed.
It's exactly what it is. It's really crazy how it goes.
Yeah, especially on those international sports. You know, like soccer and the Formula Racing. You know,
real deal.
Big money.
Real deal. I don't even know where they get all this money from to play those players.
Well, you look at these soccer teams, they're owned by major corporations. You look at these Formula teams, I just watched it on TV. I don't know nothing about the sport. Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull.
Right.
Red Bull owns multiple, cars now. I mean, Red Bull is one of the highest profit corporations in the world. I think they have 4 cars in there now, they said. It's sick. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, how much would a basketball player earn a week, roughly? Top player, like LeBron or whatever, for example.
Well, I think LeBron is, 48 million this year?
No, on a weekly basis.
Oh, I don't know. Divide the 48 million. Let's see. I'll do it right now. I mean, I know they were talking about the pitcher for who the guy was pitching today for the Mets. He makes $259,000 per half inning. Matt Scherzer.
Oh my God! Oh, it's sickening.
That's what I just seen it on Sports Center.
I mean, God bless him. You know what I mean? I wish I had a talent like that, but wow.
I mean, it's sick. Todd Father, make your kid throw baseballs. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's crazy money. The English player. English.
Here you go. LeBron Jordan makes $923,076. $923,076 a week.
Add on his appearance fees and sponsorship fees. He's making over $1 million a week.
Forget about it. He don't even touch this money.
Yeah. That's tax money for him.
It's crazy. I mean, that's like this kid.
Yankees,
you guys...
step away from the refrigerator, will you?
Todd, you know who this John Morant is?
Yeah, he's blowing his opportunity, huh?
Blowing his opportunity. Yeah. His father put him on retirement from the NBA as of yesterday morning.
Yeah, he's suspended for 40 games.
Really?
How come?
Yeah, but because he keeps going on Instagram and having
waving a
like
gun.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is the 4th time.
Hey, Tony, you see where Tom Brady's
So
trying to be part owner with the Raiders? Am I correct?
He did it already.
he is.
Oh, he did it?
It's signed up. He's all in. How about Tom Brady's getting $45 million a year for 8, not 8, I'm looking at it right here. 6 games this year.
Because
So
they got
do you
honor
think
his
he's
contract.
done or what?
What
He's,
do you mean?
if he's going to be an owner, he's done, right?
Once you're
yeah.
once you're an owner, you can't play. You know, remember when Michael Jordan bought Michael Jordan bought into the Wizards when he retired that time.
Right.
Then
right.
then remember he wanted to play. He had to sell his stake in the Wizards. So you can't be an owner any longer and play on the team. I mean, they say this new guy.
So let me ask.
Yeah.
No, let me ask you this. Like, I mean, this is going back a little while. What was your opinion on the decision?
We're talking about Haney and Lomachenko?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. LeBron, right?
Yeah, rephrase yourself.
That was a bunch of bullshit.
Pardon?
That was a bunch of bullshit. Anybody who took part in that was just bullshit. That was all propaganda, that bullshit decision. And you know
totally
what?
Agree.
I did not watch it. I didn't care. But
that is balls, man.
But you know what? ESPN, supposed to be the kid-friendly sport network to get your child involved in sports again, puts this on for 2 hours that night. That's ridiculous. I didn't.
Yeah.
You know.
What are you talking about? What was it?
LeBron James, when he left the Cavaliers as a free agent, he went to the Miami Heat. They had a special on ESPN that night for 2 hours. And then at the end of it, like about an hour and 48 minutes, he said where he was going to go play.
I'm going to take my talents to Miami.
Exactly. South Florida is exactly what he said.
I'm taking my talents, whatever he said. Yankees. Yankees.
There? What?
Look who's in the chat, buddy.
Yeah, I see that dumbass there. Yeah, I see that dumbass right there.
Hello, Ralph. I decided to go on after I got out of work tonight. So. Ralph, are you
watering the basil?
Sure you got the right guy there? Ralph doesn't water the basil.
He said he bought some basil. He's going to plant it.
What did he plant?
Oh, I was going to say, because Stiggs is the guy who's got the basil planted.
He's planting his basil.
Don, what are you smoking down under tonight, huh?
You sorry. Hey, wise guy.
Just come out and say it, Yankees. Don't say it under your breath, all right?
You see what he typed up your sorry ass?
Yeah, because he's a dumbass, real dude. You gotta give him a little bit because he's a crossing guard, you know.
I love that Tommy Real Deal knows what's going on right now. I love it. It's great.
Yeah,
he knows how we handle things.
Yeah.
Tommy, did you see that short video I made the other day?
No.
Oh, go on my channel after the show. Go on my channel after the show and do the latest short I did. Oh, it's great. But oh boy. Yeah, so
hey,
I don't know. We can keep
Todd, Father. Who's Haley?
Go ahead.
Who's Haley Steinfeld?
I have no idea.
That's Josh Allen's new girl.
Who? Oh God, I have no clue.
This could be.
Is that the girl? Is that the broad he knocked up or?
Nah, this is another one. This is one of them Paris Hilton type of chicks.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Supposedly he knocked up a nurse from Roswell Park.
He did.
Supposedly that's why they broke up and the cops were at his house right before the Cincinnati game. Yeah,
I'm reading it
that's
right.
the rumor.
I'm reading it right here.
Hey, Ralph, don't worry, you ain't coming up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Ralph's sleepwalking right now.
Why did the
Don't
cops
let me
show up at
come
his
up.
house?
Well, don't worry about it.
What, Tommy?
Why did the cops show up at his house? What was that all about?
Supposedly she found out that he cheated on her and knocked up some nurse from Roswell Park.
Oh, and this is the same girl that Tony's just talking about?
No, this is another one.
Nope. So I don't know if he's got a kid on the way or who knows, but the other girl is gone from last season, and I guess they were like high school sweethearts, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I kind of
That's
thought.
what it says.
That's what I kind of thought. Because I remember when he first came to Buffalo, they said he was a clean cut kid. He don't fuck around. You know, he's not one of those guys that. I guess the money does it to you and fame.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because it just seemed like he was like he wasn't a diva. You know, he didn't care about the materialistic shit. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
an all-American kid. You know.
Exactly.
Well, the Jets got
Yankees.
some...
Is that your fucking $5,000 chair squeaking, Yankees?
No, it's not me. It's got to be somebody else.
You're full of shit. You're full of shit. It's you.
No,
totally you.
I promise you, it's not. No,
all right.
You're hearing things.
He's full of shit. That's the best part.
You guys got this guy with the heart attack starting at cornerback this year.
Cornerback or safety?
It says here cornerback.
Wow.
Hamilton to return to Bills as starting cornerback.
Now, is that what are you gonna say? Is that a media thing? You think they're doing that to generate?
I tell you what, the guy's got some talent, but I wouldn't take a chance ever again. You talking about insurance before? Could you imagine what the insurance on this kid's going to be? You're not going to get zero money if he gets hurt.
I'll tell you what. The only thing before that all happened, and I'm not going to bullshit you, that I remember about Hamlin is me like screaming at the TV to my son, "Who is this Hamlin? He's a fucking bum. He's getting burnt all game." And then all of a sudden he goes down on TV there. Like I just remember not liking him until that happened.
In Pitt, he was unbelievable. Now I never really seen him play in the NFL because he's relatively a second-year player. He didn't start. I don't know if me personally, if I owned the team, I would never let him play against him. Not be nothing, but I wouldn't want that on my conscience. God forbid this guy gets hurt again. I mean, this guy had cardiac arrest. They revived this boy. I mean, he
was dead on the field.
He was dead.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. Go ahead, Tommy.
Let me just say this before I forget. My son went to the University of Miami, and when he was going to school there, he may have already graduated, but there was a kid by the name of Devontae Johnson. The same thing happened to him. All of a sudden, there was a foul. He wasn't even involved in the play. He collapsed on the floor, and it was the same thing with him with his heart. Well, he sat out a whole year, and he just went and played one of the teams that made the Final Four. That lost it in the semi, that didn't make it to the championship game. That played in the Final Four. But he had the same problem with his heart, and he was able to play the whole year. So I don't know if this Hamlin, if it's going to affect his playing, or if they're really taking a real bad shot with this kid. I wouldn't do it myself either.
I just wouldn't do it as a human being. I mean, this young man was dead on the field. He was
right.
I'll never forget. I was watching Angels, or not watching, but I listen to all this stuff at work. I don't, I say hi in the chats, but I'm normally just listening. So I was listening to Angels show, and Lee came on, And Lee's like, I'm just not really talkative right now. And she's like, what's going on? She goes, I'm watching the Bills Cincinnati game, and a guy got hit or he went down, and I don't think he made it. You know what I mean? So he saw it. Like you know what I mean? That's how I heard about it.
I tell you
And
what,
sure enough, I watched the replay, and he said, he goes, I think he's dead on the field.
Tommy, I think you
So-
were on the panel, and I was on the panel for a few minutes that night. I seen him get up. I had the game on mute, I seen him stand up. I seen him stand up. No, I was actually in the gym listening to Angels on the.
No, I was watching. I was watching the game.
Yeah,
I wasn't on nobody's panel.
and he stood up.
I got on the panel after.
Well, he stood up and fell back down. That guy was dead.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, gone.
So he stood up and fell right down. He was dead.
Right. That's exactly what happened to this kid from University of Florida.
Yeah, but here's the difference. He that's a more of a stamina thing. Well, you're not going to get hit like that every play. Is this kid gonna be gun shy to actually do his job?
That's another thing. Yeah.
Basketball is a little physical, but not really for a guard. You know what I'm saying? Is this kid going to be able? Let's say he has a good season, and it comes down to a big play to get in the playoffs or not. Is he going to go head to head and hit a 250-pound running back that breaks through the linebackers, and he's the last man there?
Well, they knock him over anyways because he's not that big.
Right, but is he going to even engage? Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, we'll find out. They'll bench him if he's not, playing up the par.
I'm just afraid for the kid. That's it. I don't want to see it. He's a young man. He's 23, I think he's 23. He just made, just with his charity alone, he made 11 million going his way as the executor of the charity. His charity made over $39 million as of today.
Right.
Take your money, invest, give him a job with the organization. I wouldn't put him back on the field. Football's a rough sport.
Yeah, he could be like a public speaker or something. You know what I mean? Something along those lines, and probably still make a good living.
Exactly.
Like I said, we don't have a defensive coordinator anymore. Our coach is going to be a defensive coordinator. He'll bench him. If he can't make the plays, he'll bench him.
And that's another thing. Buffalo, I understand they have loyalties to the defensive coordinator because, he's out sick this year, right? You still got to bring.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I believe he has
He's taking the year off for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I heard he had a bad medical illness that's curable. But
well, that's no good.
But I think you should put somebody there. When you're the head coach, it's kind of hard to do both jobs, and that's going to be a big problem for the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, Bieniemy. Yep. Oh, Ralph came on and dropped off.
Hey,
Because you don't know sports.
You need to see our sports called Australian football, the AFL. You watch all the knockouts on that, and we don't wear no gear.
I've seen it. I watch it, once in a while. I think they're out of their minds. Tough guys. Very, very, very tough men.
Tony, how do you think the Manning kid's going to do at UT? You think he's going to start?
I don't know. It's hard. I think he'll start because of the name, but he's also going to have guys coming after him because of the name. It's hard going in with a name like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. He should have went to a smaller college and not have to live up to anything with the Manning name. How do you live up to Peyton Manning's numbers at Tennessee? You don't.
No.
And they
actually put him at Tennessee, huh?
Yeah, and they also just the guy who graduated just got drafted in the NFL. I mean, now you're coming into a guy was a top pick in the NFL. The kid who left there.
So he's got double shoes then.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying that Manning's at Tennessee? No, he's not at Tennessee.
That's what it says on here. Where is he?
He's in Longhorns, UT, University of Texas.
Hold on. Oh, maybe that's what it means. UT? Okay, I see. UT.
Yeah, UT.
I thought it meant University. I think it's not a bad move if he's in Texas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have let him go to Tennessee.
No, he's not Tennessee. Unless he transferred already, but no, I don't believe so.
Let's see. No, that's Texas. You're right. UT,
Yeah.
University of Texas. I thought it was University of Tennessee.
No.
I think it's a better
Ralphie,
move.
what's going on, Ralph?
What's going on, guys?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Tony, sorry.
I want to interrupt Tony. I was listening.
What's up? No. How are you, buddy? What's up?
Good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've ever met you before.
Same here, Ralph. How are you?
Good. I just got home from carousing.
Yeah.
Were you cabaret?
Did you take Did you take your classic out and hit the strip or what?
Yeah, like the old days, man. Going out, coming home this hour. Just went out for breakfast. Just got home.
Well, I'm assuming if you're on here with us,
nice.
The carousing didn't go 100%.
What do you think, Tony? What do you think, Tony?
Like we used to say back in Buffalo in my day, we went home with the Courier Express. That was a newspaper that came out at 5 a.m.
Tony hit the nail right on the head because if it did, I wouldn't be on here.
I don't think I've ever met you, Ralph. Have I?
No, who's that? The Real Deal?
Yeah.
No, I've never met either you or
who dropped off? So
I think I've seen
Tony
you guys.
drop off.
Wait, I think I've seen you guys on Angel's show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's. I knew you guys. Looked familiar because I tuned into.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice.
I'm going to drop off, guys. I'll catch you all later, all right?
All right, Don. Take care.
All right.
All right, Don. Thanks for coming up.
I hate to leave you too, but I took my medicine. I'm ready to fall asleep.
All right, Real Deal. Take care.
No, go ahead. No, I get it. I'm probably got about 10 minutes left in me too. So appreciate you, Tommy. Thank you so much, man.
I'll see you guys later. All right.
Take care, man.
All right, Tommy. Don't dox me, buddy. Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
No problem at all. Anytime, man.
All right. I'll see you guys.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Bye,
Take care.
everybody in the chat. All right. Bye.
So, Todd, what's going on? You work tonight, right?
Yeah, I worked from 7 to midnight, and then I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna have a few beers and go on live. Why not?"
That's good, man.
So
it's good. Now, when you go back,
no problem, Tony Silo. Hang on, Ralph, 1 second. Silo, thanks for coming up, man. It was really, really good talk, man. You guys are always really, informative. I keep up with the Bills. That's about it. I don't know much about sports these days, man. So thank you again. Appreciate it. Anytime you want to come on, man. Go ahead, Ralph.
No, I was going to say, you off Sunday?
Yeah, I'm off Sunday. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow night and Sunday. So I'll be waiting in the woods with a 12 gauge Sunday morning. So
you are going hunting then?
Yeah, no, I'm not hunting right now, but tomorrow night, after I cut the lawn tomorrow, me and my son are going to my cousin's cabin, and then we're gonna. So.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole, Payne. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You're a jerk.
hey, Tom Father, I've got to go, Tom Father.
Oh, that's so bad. Payne, you're such a jerk too.
Ralph comes on, everybody deserves a
You know what? I'm not even gonna put it on there. I'm not. Come on, man. Be nice.
I see it. He's a ball buster.
Yeah, Payne came in like a fucking 50 cal. He came in like a 50 caliber bullet right now. He sniped you. Payne was waiting all show. Payne was waiting all show to fire up.
Hey,
good for you, Payne.
That was good, Payne. That was a good line.
Yeah. Now, Tony Silo, I'm just gonna let you know. This is not a common thing, me coming on this late at night. So it's always usually 5 in the morning when I get out of work. So
yeah, really.
But if you're up that early, man, just anytime, man.
This is rare. Where's he at? What state is he in? Do you know?
Florida.
Oh, so at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. Time. So Ralph, you missed it. ALV came on. I went on at 10 to 1. Okay, 10 to 1 in the morning. So. Yeah. Oh no. What am I saying? Yeah, 10 to 1. So I'm on almost 2 hours right now. Jesus. But anyway,
Really?
yeah. So Anthony came on. He was burning oil. He'd hardly talk. He was so tired. He was waiting for his wife to get home. Uh, their daughter went to the Taylor Swift concert. She had to go pick her up. So Anthony, how did Anthony sound? Yankees. He was gone. He was
Yeah.
shot.
He was pretty shot when he was doing his show, the Ghost Show.
That was actually a good story he told. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, he was all alone. Yeah, his daughter went to go see Taylor Swift. I heard those tickets were really.
Yeah, she makes stupid money, boy. She's very good at what she does. But yeah, I think she's there two more nights there at MetLife.
I just don't get it, man. Like she can't. Like I'm into like ballad singers, like women with real voices or men, whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? Not the chopped up little, kiddie music. You know what I mean? Like if she had to like sing, has she ever sang the Star Spangled Banner anywhere? You know?
You know what, Todd? You know, Lady Gaga's got her beat.
Oh, are you kidding me? Lady Gaga got her. Lady Gaga. I mean, besides all the politics and all the bullshit you hear, she's amazing. She's got an amazing voice. But have you ever heard Taylor Swift sing the national anthem anywhere? She can't belt out the notes and like So my go ahead.
I don't think I've ever heard her sing, to be honest with you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like she can't sing those like songs. You know what I'm saying? Like a Whitney Houston sort of voice.
Oh,
You know, or like you said, Lady Gaga. There's no. It's not even close.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. She makes more money than Lady Gaga. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's actually a good question, man. Because Lady Gaga acts and she has music.
Well,
so,
I mean, just in the music department.
That's a great question, Yanks. It really is.
That could be true because Taylor Swift is pretty now. That could be.
Payne, I got one word for you. Yes, I am. So.
Do you remember when she first? You remember when Lady Gaga first started out? She used to wear meat on her clothes. Do you remember that?
I do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all the her, all the stuff aside, you know what I'm saying? But her voice is incredible.
Yeah.
Yep. You know who? I don't know if you like this person, Ralph, but I think Jennifer Hudson she's just like a Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin in one. I think she's amazing. Yeah, I love her voice. I love to hear her sing.
Yeah, she. I was just listening to Jennifer. What song was I listening to? That I can't think of the name of the song. She's really good.
This guy. Jeez.
What happened?
I'm reading Payne.
Yeah, I know. Payne's a pisser.
But rest in peace, Tina Turner. She was another good one.
Yeah. Good mention there, Yanks. Good mention for sure.
Yes. She was really good.
She was an icon.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt. Another one with a being courageous and a crazy backstory. Yeah, no doubt.
But if you put all those women together that we just talked about, Whitney had them all beat.
I think you have to be right there. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that comment right there.
Yeah.
Oh my, 1,440. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. No, I heard Tony. I heard up to 20,000. I read this on the internet today, as a matter of fact. Up to 20,000.
Look at Mike F. said he was going to go to sleep.
Thank you, Mike F.
I believe that. I believe that, Ralph. I believe it for sure.
That's
wow. Okay, well, I stand corrected. I thought it would be a lot closer than that. Oh, only 250 million. Yeah, no big deal.
Wow. Well, hey, look, I imagine tickets like Ralph said, 20,000, whatever. Yeah, I can imagine. That's just, geez, that's just way too much. I'm sorry.
I'd rather go see the fucking Super Bowl, even though 20,000 ain't shit probably for that either. So.
I wonder how much Sinatra got.
That's so crazy.
I don't think Sinatra got 20,000.
Well, I mean, it's a different time now. I mean,
Yeah.
if Sinatra was, but that's a whole different generation too. These kids don't like that kind of stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's all the mumble rap and the TikTok rap. You know what I mean? Like it's all garbage now.
Well, to
It's
me,
all garbage.
I don't consider that to be music. I just don't consider.
I agree. I'll
But
agree with you on that one.
I'm not sure, Ralph, what Sinatra did, but let's say $2,000 a ticket. Back then, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, I would agree with
Well,
you.
yeah. Well, that's what I said. The generational, gap. You know what I mean? Like the whole, yeah. So Pain Like Bane came in and shot from 2 miles away. He hit the target.
Yeah, got me good. Payne got me good. He was waiting. He was lurking in the background.
No doubt. That's what the Pain does. He's all camouflaged, and then when it's ready, he takes his shot. It's all good.
610
That's what I'm gonna try to do Sunday. That's what I'm gonna try to do Sunday morning when I'm in the woods with my son. So
I see
give
Bella.
me a turkey.
I was going to say, I see Bella Rose was in the chat for a while there.
Yeah, we had a lot of people here. A lot of different people here. Considering my small ass channel, it was good.
She's out in Cali, so her time. What is it? 3 o'clock here? 3, 2, 1.
3 hours away. Yeah, so it's like midnight for her right now. Just Chillin' was here. Tony Silo, Payne. Who else? Don was here. Mike F, of course. Gerard was here.
Oh, you had a good crew.
Some asshole called Yankees for Life.
And Stiggs
Harley Davidson was here. Steve Herod was here.
Harley's a good person.
Who else we got? Edwin was. Oh, Jesus! I'm sorry. I didn't even see Seth here before. Jesus, Seth, I'm sorry if you're still here, bro. My bad, dude. Sven was here. Yeah, so we had a lot of different people popping in saying hello.
And the boys.
Carol Mahal was here earlier. Yep.
And the boys are sleeping right now. Indu and Stiggs are in Lala.
Don't get me started.
What
anyway.
What happened?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm just saying. They're getting their beauty rest right now.
Yeah.
Stiggs has got about 9 pounds of lotion on him, and he probably wears a fucking what do they call human condom at night right now.
He's got his face is smashed in chocolates right now.
Yeah, he's face down, ass up right now in his bed, Stiggs. So.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's all right. I'm not gonna say nothing else. No, Stiggs is good. I love Stiggs. We have fun.
Hasn't Tony Silo been on the panel with Angel?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think.
I think.
Well, I don't know. You know what? No, You know what? I'm not sure about Tony Silo, but Tommy Real Deal definitely has been.
Yes. Yeah. Tommy. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony. I'm not positive. I don't want to say that. So.
Because I hear Angel mention their names a lot when I listen in on the show.
Yep. So, it's crazy how this whole little whatever community, whatever, how we all come together. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Because like 2 years ago at this time, I didn't know half of these people. I was somewhere else. You know what I mean? But Yankees, for some reason, has followed me all over the place. So, right, Yanks?
You follow me.
Yeah, okay.
Now no Tom.
I think you're getting a little sleepy over that. You know what? You lying fucker. That was your chair earlier. That was your chair.
Not
Go
earlier,
ahead.
was it?
Move your chair. Move your chair again, Yankees. Let's hear what it sounds like.
That must have been like this clipboard or something.
Clipboard? No, that was your fucking chair. You're not gonna fucking bullshit me.
You know what, Tony? She's actually very good, Rihanna. 1.7 billion is her net worth. I don't doubt she's pretty good.
Yeah, I believe
she is, but she was hooked up with Jay-Z, so I mean she hit it right. You know what I mean? So she was with Jay-Z before Beyonce, I think. But I think Beyonce's the queen though. I think Beyonce's got everybody beat.
Sorry, buddy. So, I don't agree with you. As
far as wealth, yes.
Oh,
as far as wealth.
Oh, wealth.
Beyonce's the queen. As far as wealth, that's all I'm gonna say. But
Yeah, maybe.
like voice wise, no way.
No.
All
Rihanna's.
right, Ralph. Let me pick your brain. Who has the best female voice in your opinion? Who is alive today?
Oh God, Todd, that's a hard question, man.
Well, just answer it.
That's a loaded question at 3 a.m. Right? It's 3 a.m. Jesus Christ.
I mean, there's so many that are good. I mean, Jennifer Hudson is good. Gaga's good. Rihanna is good. At one time Mariah was very good.
You're right. Yep.
Yeah, that's a really hard question. I mean, if you ask me who's hot right now, I mean, that would be Taylor Swift. Lady Gaga's kind of like settled.
Yeah, she's been forever.
Like quiet right now. She hasn't done anything. But I really can't answer that because there's so many good female singers. But I would say that if Whitney was still alive, I would put Whitney right on top there because Whitney had a.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I don't think anyone will ever sing the national anthem as well as she did.
She was in the Super Bowl that year.
And she was from Newark. She was from my hometown. She was from Newark.
Tony Shallow, I agree. I was to say her
going.
too.
What's that? Next?
Tony Shallow said Christina Aguilera or Adele.
She's good too. I did a song. I did one of Christina Aguilera's songs with Adele's good too. Christina Aguilera's good. She did a song with Blake. What's his name?
Blake Shelton.
Yeah, they did a duet, and then that's the duet that Ava and I together. Just a Fool. So Christina's good too.
Yeah, very good.
You got a lot of good female singers. The female singers are a lot different than the male singers because they have a higher pitched voice than males do. So they can hit a lot of high notes that a lot of guys can't hit. That's what separates them. And Adele is very good too. Adele has made a couple good hits. I like Adele. Hi Edwin, how are you?
Hey Todd Father, I need to jump down.
Edwin?
I need to do something, Todd Father.
Yep.
I need to jump down. How much longer are you
No,
gonna
it's
be
okay.
on?
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna probably about 5 minutes to be very, very honest.
Are you
I got
home?
about 15% in my phone. What's
Todd,
that?
you're home. You're home, Todd, right?
I am home. Yep. Yeah, I'm home.
Everybody's sleeping?
But yeah, Edwin hit it on the head there. Pink is awesome. Pink.
Yeah.
What? She sang
Todd
"Hopelessly
Father, Ralph,
Devoted."
we'll talk to y'all later, man. Ralph, Todd Father would talk to you.
All right, Yanks. Always a pleasure, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
Stay well.
So when Olivia Newton-John died, she sang like they did a tribute, and she did that "Hopelessly Devoted" song. Pink nailed it. She's awesome.
Yeah,
she's like talented all over the place. Yeah. So really, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. But Cletus, you're still around, huh? You've been hanging around. Cletus was here a few hours ago, literally.
Yeah, Cletus was on the Angel Show. I recognize him from being on the Angel Show. Hi, Cletus. How are you?
So what happened, Ralph? You struck out or what? Nothing went on tonight?
No, I wasn't even interested. Sometimes you go out, you just don't want to be bothered. I just went out to have a couple of drinks. I met a couple of friends, danced a little bit, and that was it. I wasn't interested tonight. You get in one of these moods sometimes that you just don't want to bother, I'm telling you, man, it's getting friggin' expensive to go out.
I couldn't even. Don, you're absolutely right as well. Yep. Rest in peace to Amy Winehouse. No doubt.
Yeah. Guys don't even want to buy girls drinks anymore because they're so friggin' expensive. I was talking to a couple of friends of mine.
Oh, that's why you got a pregame in the car. You know what I mean? Mix your own drinks, be your own bartender in the car, and then go and buzz. It's about the only shot you got.
Let me tell you something. I got a beautiful flask. I'm thinking about starting to bring a flask.
All right, go easy now. Just load it low. Don't be drinking and driving, Ralph.
No, I never got a DWI. Never. That'll never happen.
No, that's good. I can't say I ever have either. I should have probably a bunch of times, but I never did. So
Listen, Todd, I had one drink tonight. One friggin' drink, $18.
What the fuck did you drink? A bottle of what?
It was Patron. It was Patron.
Just one drink, seriously. One drink.
One drink, Todd, $18. Now what they're doing is
my God.
a couple of places down the Jersey Shore right now that are this weekend. They're starting to charge a cover charge once again. I don't know if you remember the days of the cover charge. 20 might.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
$10 cover charge just to walk in the door. And then listen to this one. They're recommending that when you buy a drink, let's say you buy an $18 drink, that you tip the girl $3 on top of that. They're actually telling you or suggesting, the tip now.
They do that at the fucking Dairy Queen down the street. They make you an ice cream cone. They ask you for a tip on for making an ice cream cone.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
I mean,
you take listen, Todd, because you're married. You take a girl out to dinner, and if you take a girl out to dinner to a nice place, you're going to be dropping at least 200 easy. And if you're drinkers, if you have two drinks each, you're looking at close to $300 on top of that with the tip. That's not even including the tip. That's how. I mean, I'm talking about going to a nice place now.
No, I agree.
It's out of control. It's out of control, man.
That's what, you know what, honestly, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm so glad I can cook. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
I'm just so glad I have, that little bit of skill.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I could cook too, and girls love when you cook for them. So in other words, you bring somebody over, come on over, I'll cook you dinner. They love that. They love when, I don't know what it is. They just love when a guy cooks for them. And, like waits on them and pampers them.
Yeah, so, you're out of your mind, Silo. You're gone. Forget about that. No way. I'd be grilling on the hot dogs. Oh. I'd save myself 2,800. Well, what am I saying here? I'd save myself $3,180 if I grilled on the fucking hot dogs on the grill.
But Tony, everything in Manhattan is even more expensive than in Jersey. Everything in Manhattan is like double.
No thanks.
What it is, and that's a lot of money to drop.
No thanks. No matter what you spend on food, it's all going out the same place.
Yeah.
Whether you eat fucking Campbell's chicken noodle soup or a fucking filet mignon, right or wrong.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
you're lucky you're not.
Oh, kidding, Ralph. I don't know. I'm glad I'm married. You know what I mean? For every other reason, but dating now, I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. No. All bullshit aside, I don't think I can do it.
That's why I had to cut back on going out. I was getting to be
there's no trust anymore. There's too many things to worry about with every single app and every other thing.
It's crazy. So, it's not like it was. It's not like it was years ago.
You're out of your mind, Silo. You're gone. I'll teach you a few tricks in the air fryer, and I'll save you probably $9,800. All right, stick with me, buddy. I got you. I got you with the air fryer. I'm a pro at it now. So.
Yeah, you know what? I got one. I don't even use it, Todd. I use it.
You're nuts. I use it for a ton of things.
I use it for friends. About it.
You could use it. No, don't even start this conversation. I'll be like Forrest Gump and keep going about shrimp and whatever else. So.
Well, I got to learn how to use that. I got, I only make French fries in it. I got the book to, of how to cook everything, but I just haven't had a chance to look at it. But the only thing I'm making in is French fries.
Well, anytime you need advice with the air fryer, let me know, because I got a pretty good knowledge of what to cook, basic things to cook anyway. But I love it. I love my air fryer.
Tony, I'm going to assume that you're single.
He is not single.
Oh, he's not single.
No.
He's dropping
quite the lady there.
He's dropping that kind of money. Holy shit! Yeah, that's a lot of cash, man. But don't forget, he's in New York, and like I said, everything is it's triple than Jersey. Yeah, when marriage is the only option. Well, let me tell you something. I was married for 37 years. I don't think I'm going to be doing that again.
Come on, Tony. Jesus. I could. Oh. You know what? I could teach you a few recipes if you want to send me a few puzzles up here. I mean,
Hey,
you
guy
know.
likes to go out. You know, he likes to
But
go out.
you know what, Tony? Let me ask you this: you spend this money on going out to eat. I'm sure you could probably cook. I'm sure. I'm sure you could probably cook. You know what I mean? You don't strike me the type of guy that can't cook. So I don't know.
I learned to cook after I got divorced because I didn't have any choice because it was either learn how to cook or go out and
Or
eat.
the dollar menu at Wendy's, right, Ralph?
Yeah, or that or have takeout every night. So
Yeah.
I was forced to learn how to cook because my my ex used to cook every night. So
Yeah.
that was one of the positive things out of the divorce is I learned how to cook. And I'm telling you, women love it when you cook for them. I don't know what it is, but to go out every night like he, like he does, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. First of all, I couldn't physically. I really couldn't physically do it. Working, every day, 10 hours a day. I couldn't do it. And then,
Yeah.
forget about it. You need a ton of money.
I just working overnights just screws everything up for me, just all over the board. You know what I mean? So I can't go out. I
I
can't go out to eat
I know.
because
I had your
I'm
hours.
under a time constraint. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wake up, do whatever I can, cook, and then go back to work. You know what I mean? It's just, on the weekends is when we can go out and do stuff. But with my wedding business, you know what I mean? I can't, I'd rather, not rather, but I got to go out, make money. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. No,
but how good is it being a DJ though? You get to go out, you dress up nice, you get a free dinner, and you get to play and people watch all night. So it's not a bad gig.
I used to do
So
that. Shoot the video.
yep, I know.
You know,
Yep.
I'd work. Well, when I first got married, I had your hours. I had they call it the graveyard shift, and I couldn't do
Yep.
anything. I worked from 11 to 7 in the morning, and then I used to have to go into work Sunday night at 11 o'clock. So I had your hours, so I know. There's a lot of time constraints on those hours. You can't really do too much.
And
And
that's
then,
the thing, like three. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm sorry.
no, I was going to say, then if I got out of that, and then I got into a career with regular hours, and then I would shoot the videos on the weekend. Sometimes I would do triples Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You
Yeah.
know, and I made
And
good.
that's the thing. Yeah, yeah, it's great money in that business, man. Like that's why I won't stop doing it until either they don't want me to do it no more, or just I just can't. You know what I mean?
I got to ask you a question. I
So
was about this today. I was thinking about you. Do they still do the Macarena and the electric slide?
not really.
Okay.
Every once in a while they do that. The group dances now are the Cupid Shuffle, the Cha Cha Slide, and oh God, what's the other one?
Cha Cha Slide was popular when I was doing video.
Yeah, so the Cupid Shuffle, the Cha Cha Slide, and the Wobble, yeah, the Wobble. And but once in a while you get that crowd that wants the electric slide or the chicken dance. Oh my
Chicken.
God.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Like I remember the chicken dance when I was roller skating. You know what I mean? When I was a kid. You know what I mean? Or in fucking when I was in fourth, fifth grade, the chicken dancing, what was that, square dancing? Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But every once in a well, I'll tell you what, the most popular song on the do not playlist for all my wedding people is the chicken dance,
Todd, I hated videotaping that.
because there are still some assholes that will come up to me and say, you gotta play the chicken dance. You know what I mean? So
I hated that.
yeah.
Fucking hated that. When I was
Yeah.
doing
So
weddings, it was the chicken dance, the Macarena, the electric slide, and oh God, there's another song I can't think of the name of. Hands Up. Did you ever hear that one? Hands Up.
you mean the YMCA, or
No, not
that that
YMCA.
that that faded out too, the YMCA dance, the whole,
You got to remember, I'm going
but
back to the '90s now. When I was shooting it, late '80s, and all through the '90s. I did it for 25 years.
yeah.
So those were the popular ones. Now, some of the ones you mentioned now, I never even heard of. Of course, it's a different time now, but I hated
And
it.
it's funny, believe it or not, like I'll go out and get on the microphone and teach the people how to do the Cupid shuffle. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll go out and do it with them. I don't know if I've ever told you that before, but I'll go out and do it with them.
Yeah,
So
no,
I can't even imagine how many friggin' wedding videos I'm on teaching people how to do the Cupid shuffle with the mic in my hand. So
when I was shooting the video, a lot of the DJs used to do that.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of the number one song that everybody used to pick all the time for the first dance. Through the years.
Celebration by
No,
Celebration, Cool in the Gang.
no, through the years. It was
Well, you mean like first slow song or just the first song going out?
slow song. It was Through the Years by Paul Anka.
So I play that sometimes for the anniversary dance. You know what I mean? When you get everybody, all the married couples on the dance floor, and then you weed them out, like, how
Yeah,
long they've been married for. Yeah. So
right.
Through the
Exactly.
Years is like a 5-minute song. So that's a really good song to do that with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they still do. You still do that, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. So
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the number one song that the bride and groom used to pick for their first dance. It was always popular. They always used to play it.
a lot of times it was the Righteous Brothers, but there's so many other new additions, or like there's so many popular songs that are done by different no-name people that people pick out nowadays. It's really hard to narrow it down. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There's really not a lot of pop like go-tos. You know what I mean? Like I've played more acoustic versions of popular songs by unknown artists, like random artists, for the brides and grooms over the past few years. That's like, oh my god, like they're not in my computer. I have to download it, get the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So
And Unchained Melody was very popular. I don't know
yep,
if that.
that's what I said. Yeah, the Righteous Brothers. Yeah. So
I can't
that
think of.
might right. Yeah.
There's one. There's one song that they always used to play. I can't think of the name of it. It's about friends. No. Oh, I know what it is. We Are Family.
Oh well, yeah. I mean
Oh,
that's yeah.
fuck it. I hated that song. Every friggin'
Uh, you know what song I don't really care for, and if I never heard it again, it wouldn't bother me. Is what's the Journey song? Oh my god, I'm totally
oh,
hit a blank right now.
with Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, I can't think of it. I know what you're talking.
Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what.
So if I don't hear that song ever again, I'll be okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Roadhog. I had no idea. Um, yeah. So that song, and I'm trying to think of some other ones. The song by Miley Cyrus. Um,
Don't like her.
uh,
She's a slut.
party in party in the USA. If I never heard that song, then I'd be okay, because that one gets overplayed.
Right, Tony.
But I could go on and on. Seriously, but I'm burned. I'm burned up, Ralph, and I got 9% battery. So I think
Right.
we're gonna wrap it up.
All right, buddy. Good show. Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too for sure.
Tony,
But
Tony, nice
yeah,
meeting.
yep,
Nice,
yep.
Bill Deal, nice meeting you. Roadhog, we're signing off.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Roadhog. I feel bad. Yeah, normally I'm coming on like 2 hours from now. So,
All right,
and that's the
buddy.
thing. Like, yeah, all right, Ralph. We will. I'll get at you probably Monday morning. Or no, what am I saying?
No.
Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning.
Tuesday.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right.
So have a good weekend, and
Yeah, you too.
yeah, I'll leave something in the back chat for you. Okay.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right. All right. We'll see you. So. Wow, that was embarrassing. I'm sorry. Yeah, nobody kicks themselves out of their own shows like me. But listen, some people all right, so all right, sorry guys. So I just got a phone call and it knocked me off. So I want to thank everybody for coming on the show tonight. We had Don, we had Tony Silo, Tommy Real Deal, we had Ralph, Don Miku, Yankees. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. I think I mentioned a whole lot of people that came in the show in the chat earlier. This went really well. I never expected to be on over 2 hours. Um, I'm glad I got to have a couple of beers with you guys. I'm going to go in and make myself something a little bit to eat and probably stay awake till probably 5 or 6 in the morning because that's what I'm used to doing. So just remember the importance of this weekend for the fallen soldiers that dedicated their lives to our country, took the ultimate sacrifice. I have a lot of friends and family that are currently involved in the military and present and past. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming in here. I wish I could do more late night shows like this. I love this is my prime. This is my good time to be talking. But guys, have a great night and God bless. And we'll see you probably at Tuesday at probably, I don't know, 5:30, 6 a.m. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys soon.